don't know why I'm trying to do an intro. The title kind of says it all. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Hold on. Discord is apparently very loud.
Sorry, I gotta do that before I forget again.
Why are my alerts behind me? Nothing works.
Because you're the star of the show, obviously.
They're supposed to be... I hate it here.
This is the densest fucking burrito I've ever felt. It's huge.
Then maybe I'll go get a burrito for lunch today.
I just see the fucking Graha taco on your stream.
Yeah, it's my chat sensor.
That's great. I think I don't have a chat sensor, but I probably have something that would work really well. Let me send it.
I made this like when we first got the trailer, like back in January, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got the Dawntrail trailer. I was like, I've got to make. I love just clips of Graha eating. Like, that sounds crazy, but they're so good. And I'll save it. I'll save it for when Spoonie's done with her intro.
Ah, I found it. If I were to have one on my stream, it would probably be this dumb fucking meme I made once.
My special guests, Sirona and Usabi.
Whoa, is that Spoonie?
Yeah.
Oh,
how are you two doing?
I signed up for a stream with Forky.
With what? With who?
With Forky?
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, you know, now that I'm looking at it, I think I signed up for a stream with Knifey.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should just make a not safe for work account called Forky.
That would be really good.
Oh, not Spoonie for work.
Yeah,
not Spoonie for work.
I mean, on my regular Twitter account, I do just post, like, not safe for work stuff I get, but maybe I should just make a separate, even lewder one.
Oh my god.
I used to actually have one. But then I just changed it to, like, an IRL account.
Right. I did make a separate safe for work account, and I think for like three months it was the only one that wasn't shadowbound or shadowbanned. So I think Aria kept thinking it was like somebody impersonating me.
Oh no! Oh no!
Because the profile picture for that one is the one of the first bits of Spoonie art I ever got. Back before I had an actual design.
Oh good heavens!
Yeah.
Oh good heavens! Oh no!
Yeah, it's a really old pic actually. Anyway.
So you missed it, Spoonie. I was talking about how much I love clips of Graha eating because my on-stream chat sensor is from the trailer Graha biting into the taco. It's Graha taco. And we finished Dawntrail. We're in that final cutscene. He's about to do it. And goddamn Alize.
Oh yeah, Blizz, it's off the 1 model, not the 1.5 one. Is it? So, the way my builds went, I made one in VRoid out of mostly pre-built parts. And that's the one that pictures the design of. Then I made one in a different program. Again, out of pre-built parts, but like better ones. That was the 1.5. We're in 2. Wait, is this 2 or 3? Yeah, no, this is 3 because 2.0 models, I adjusted that one with custom things. And then there's this one, which is all my own work.
Hell yeah. We love to see a queen growing.
Mm-hmm. I should really make like a 4.0 or something. Or finally get around to that swimsuit edition I've been putting off for like a year and a half.
Alright, the sweeping sound is driving me crazy. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. Okay.
But the water's not clean!
Who keeps spilling all of this water?
So, we are up here right now in Garul Jar Jar's private rooftop garden.
Yeah, no. So, in the past 12 hours, I have done this 3 times.
The jumping puzzle.
Yeah, the jumping puzzle, making it up.
Yeah.
Because the first time was doing it for the first time, just last night, waiting for Party Finder. And then earlier this morning to meet up here, but then I realized I was in the wrong instance. And then up here a 3rd time.
Yeah. I mean, sure, summer's almost over, so it might be too late to do it, but, you know, who says you can't wear a swimsuit in autumn? Who made that rule?
Here, hold
Hypothermia.
Where's my swimsuit glamour? There it is. Bam.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh god.
You know, I feel with this jumping puzzle, I feel like there should be another bit to it to go even higher.
No!
That would be really good.
No!
So if we want to go higher, we could go try Kugane.
Fuck that. Not
I hate that tower.
I actually haven't done Kugane.
Yeah, so...
I think I've made it probably about halfway up it.
This is the first one I've ever done, and I refuse to do another one for at least the next 5 months.
I've made it to the roof of Kugane before, but I've never managed to land on the lamppost. I just keep missing it, and it's infuriating.
That's gotta be devastating.
It is.
God, the annoying thing is I want to fill out my sightseeing log, which means I have to do that.
Yeah. Because the annoying thing is, because you can't die from fall damage, you just stand there at 1 HP, incredibly annoyed.
Yeah. And like, all of Kugane sees it too.
Yeah.
You're a fraud.
And then somebody else just lands immediately on the roof.
I feel like at that point they have to be legally obliged to swap to a healer while you die as a blue mage and they res you up there.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Anyway, so the reason I've gathered you all here today, it was mainly to talk about the MSQ storyline. Which does have a lot of kind of weird, interesting things in it I quite liked. The first happens, like, right at the start before you even reach Toral. Because there's that one Mamuk on the boat, and he reveals that, like, they've just been putting the voice on.
Yeah?
Yeah, they actually just all have completely normal grammar. That's the funniest thing to me, because it's like the first conversation you have.
It's like a thing in Destiny where you finally meet, like, other people from one of the alien races, and it turns out the one that you've just been around for, like, the last 7 years, it just talks like that to get the sympathy vote, and the rest of them speak fluent English. And they're like, yeah, he talks like that because he wants you to
just
pity
to
him.
be the diversity hire.
That somehow feels worse. Yeah, because I love it on the boat. It's like, oh, good, okay, you know what? I'm heading home. I'm just going to talk normally from now on. My life as a mercenary didn't work out. I'm going to go back. I should have stayed home and become a novelist like my mother wanted.
Something I find funny is, like, one of the first things that happens to you in Tural, like, while you're touring it with Wukulmat, and I think Kryl is with you.
Yeah, it's like, Kryl and Wook.
You're just, like, walking around, and you overhear people being like, hey, did you hear about what happened with the silver scales over in Eorzea?
Oh my god, yeah!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that bit. What was it exactly? Because the Silver Scales are the ones who took over Wandering Palace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because later when we're doing the whole, Trial of the Brotherhood thing, that the leader, the blessed sibling in charge of the Silver Scales, gets an explicit mention.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they mention there was one other blessed sibling who managed to survive the horrible eugenics program, but he went off to Ryosa, and we haven't heard from him in a long time.
Oh my god, yeah, he got stabbed to death by Thornberries.
Yeah, he went off there to try and prove himself, and he just never came back.
I
forgot about that.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I was really glad to like see that callback.
Yeah, that was a great, fantastic little callback.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, this is purely a me thing. I'm annoyed we haven't seen more stuff to do with blue magic yet.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking...
I was thinking, like, obviously wouldn't play, like, a big main role in the story because it's Blue Mage and Square Enix loves to hate Blue Mage.
And also, Blue Mage is in technically the side quest dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will never be allowed to interact with the MSQ.
You know how
it's still like maybe like an alternate cutscene. Yeah, in Shaloni, because that's meant to be where blue magic is from, isn't it? With all the ceruleum deposits.
Yeah, and there's actually a town there that's not got an aetheryte.
Yeah, you know, let's go.
I wish there was just a place like that somewhere, and it was just like filled with blue mages, because then I'd be like, "Fuck it, yeah."
This, you know what? I hope by the time Blue Mage gets to 90 to 100, maybe then they might be saving it for that, but probably not.
Over by this aetheryte is the closest one, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. We've also got Beastmaster as well.
Yeah.
I've got a car.
Oh, we're riding in style.
We're riding in style.
I haven't seen the Hrothgar persistence yet in the car.
Oh, no, Shiroda's not in yet.
Yeah, I fucking love this position. Yeah.
Can we go to McDonald's?
Yeah.
We just passed by McDonald's. We're not turning around.
Just take a left here. Yeah, take a left here.
Take a left
here.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, just make a left here. No. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, wait, where are we going?
I had somebody in the back of my Chocobo carriage yesterday with the level 50 minus helmet on, using it as like a blinker.
Oh, that's never occurred to me. But yeah, like a little town like this.
Yeah.
Just
one
for blue
where
mages.
It's only got like side quests and stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean this town does only have side quests in it. Just you never. Yeah. The MSQ never even brings you close to this.
It's got it's got one ether current quest, and like that's it.
Yeah.
Which I love.
You get taken near this many times.
Yeah.
But you never actually get taken directly to it.
Which is weird for a town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually a bit of a problem I've had with Dawntrail's kind of world design. A lot of it just feels like there's not much depth to a lot of things.
There's also, it takes you over here, which honestly, I feel like is a very underutilized zone. Especially with, like, the vigil over here.
Yeah, because you just come here for the Aether Current.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a person here to talk to. Chains all at once, this place will stand the test of time. That's all they have to say.
Yeah, it's like, it's so underutilized.
Like nothing.
Also, shout out for them finally reusing the, enemies that do not aggro until you attack them. Like,
yeah,
I don't think we've seen any of those. It's probably.
Oh, I feel like
probably Heavensward.
Yeah, I think there's some in Endwalker, or maybe Shadowbringers. I think some of the moon is passive.
Don't quote me on that.
Maybe. I feel like the mobs in the Lockrabbit place should be passive.
Also,
The mobs in Best Way's Borough are aggressive as fuck.
you know, if we want
I know.
to
I don't
talk
believe
about,
those.
you keep going.
I was just gonna go, don't believe those lupine fucks, and then I realized lupine is like foxes.
Yeah. Yeah, Lupine is fox and wolf, I think.
No, wolf's a canine.
No. Yeah, sorry.
No,
Lupine-
lupine is wolf. Sorry. What the fuck is
Yeah,
fox?
no.
Anyway, dead language aside, don't believe the rabbits.
Yeah, especially Lying Way. Don't believe Lying Way.
Lying Way? That's not a real lobberit name.
It is
No, but
real
Fibbing
rabbit.
Way is.
There's also
oh,
Cheating
wow.
Way. Tax Evasion Way.
So our options are heritage found with one person, heritage found with one person, or heritage found with 0 people.
Oh, let's have one all to ourselves.
There's a thing as well in Heritage Found. The entire bottom left of the map.
Yeah,
You
let's
don't use,
go over there.
That's what
right
I
now.
was. That's what I was coming over here for. You like. No,
I'm
'cause,
so glad we all
actually,
agreed on that.
Yeah.
You do come over here, like
Yeah,
once
'cause you
or
come-
twice for Galulja.
There's an Aether current there in the name slates, which is a graveyard.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. They don't know what a graveyard is because they don't have a concept of death. So hey, it's just a bunch of names on tombstones.
Yeah, no, the entire submerged skyline. Unless you're going for the
Yeah.
Aether Current there, you do not ever need to go there.
Yeah, because the crest with Mamuljat, that just takes you to like the little northern.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it
with
takes you to the
Garulja
northern- But like this.
Yeah, but it
entire-
doesn't take you-
Archeo Alexandria.
to the flooded bit. It doesn't take you to the big aetheryte. The giant electrotrope mine that you do nothing with.
There's
it
just so many
feels
parts in this
very
expansion specifically
underutilized.
with- Don't get
Yeah.
caught.
A lot. That's honestly something I feel with the whole second half of the MSQ. A lot of it feels very compressed.
I feel like what they should have done is they should have stretched out the
The
random
servant
succession.
thing, yeah.
They should have stretched that out to like honestly maybe even 97.
You wanna know what I think? I think that maybe the original idea, you would go to Satonite as part of the rite of succession. Because maybe there could have been an elector there, and you'd get to maybe not meet Shuala early, maybe just the other guy, the other girl.
Yeah, the
But,
whole
like-
thing in...
But like maybe the elector would be like that Makote tribe, who you
Yeah.
talked to for one quest. Because in the little cutscene where Wuklamad is becoming the Dawn Servant, there's a big close-up of a Makote in their outfit, and you've never seen them before.
Yeah.
The entire thing was, just fucking Yoktaral. We didn't spend any time in Shaktaral.
Yeah,
No.
like none at all.
But,
Like,
you
I get
know,
why we didn't come up to Heritage Found early, because as somebody mentions as Inquisitor mentions in Twitch chat, we can't have two versions of this zone 130 years later, because that would be a nightmare of phasing.
Yeah. But when I think of what
I
should
mean, you
have been
probably
done is,
could, but it'd be weird. Like, you would have to only see one little bit of it and then go back.
what should have been done is something like what they did with Heavensward, where like like the real main threat wasn't resolved until like the patch quests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't fight
Well, that-
Nidhogg until like what is it?
Oh no, you do.
3.3?
Because you fight Nidhogg in a dungeon.
You fight Nidhogg in a
Yeah.
dungeon and kick his ass, and then he comes back in the patches with a fucking vengeance.
Yeah. Yeah, the entire Alexandria half is... It feels like it was just... It's very quickly added on.
Yeah.
Like I think I mentioned this when I was going through it. When you do get Wuklamad elected, it's like, wow, everything wrapped up a lot quicker than
hey.
usual.
We've got a hunt boss here if we want to take care of it.
Oh.
Give me a second.
Oh, have you heard about the S rank in Shitonai?
Yes, I have. The
Everyone's
Shaolin-
just given up. No one can work out how to spawn it.
The Savage tier was cleared before.
The S rank, people worked out how to spawn it.
Well, let me see. What's the name of this guy?
Oh, the S rank. Sorry, for a second I was like, what? You mean the fucking Fate boss?
No, people know how to do Serpent Lord.
Oh,
I can
this
prove
dude's
it.
an A rank. We'll have to be on our A game.
Oh, it's an A rank then. Yeah, we can definitely handle this with 3 people. Probably.
Here, let me use my raid boot for this.
It occurs to me this will probably be the server first for Bismarck.
That would be so funny.
If any of you are in Australia, on the unlikely chance, please let us know.
Alright, Serona, go to the tank. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Tank rotations are a myth.
You hit 1, then 2. Just like playing Dancer.
Oh my god, what?
Oh, this thing got hands.
Oh my god.
Motherfucker had... This motherfucker hits.
Magnetron. Positive
Positive
charge.
charge.
Oh, there's
Well, I have a
mechanics.
negative charge.
Oh, that means it's gonna draw me in.
Yeah, it's gonna launch.
It's gonna repel you.
Oh, fuck!
Spoonie's gone.
Okay.
Okay, this dude has hands.
Yeah.
Serona, you can solo this, right?
Yeah, I popped Living Dead. I fucking better be able to.
And you know, I have my rest point in Solution 9, so I can quickly get here.
No, mine's over in Tuliolo.
Oh my god, it killed me!
Okay, I'll leave it
Well,
to the
I'm going back to
Chocos.
Whack and Phalo.
Alright. I mean, we can get back to our little
What
discussing then.
What if we try
where were we
figuring
at?
out how to try to spawn the S rank in?
So people have done like things like standing on landmines, summoning a chocobo on a landmine, summoning like minions.
Well, it mentions specifically ambushing, so I think maybe something to do with Ninja's bug. I guess it would be
maybe.
trick attack.
Yeah, perhaps. Maybe you do need maybe you need it to still be mug.
Like
Okay,
use
yeah, we're talking
mug
about
from
Turiel and how long the rite of passage. Yeah, so
Yeah.
one thing I think is that we should have gone to Shitonai as part of the earlier MSQ, done a little right there. We could have met
Maybe
people
if it was
early.
like not like an actual map zone, but like an instance zone.
Yeah. Yeah, if you had an instance zone of this place before it got 30 years up, that might be interesting. They could conceivably have done that. It's honestly, I feel there's a lack of instanced battles in the MSQ.
Yeah, they really felt like they went overboard on them with Endwalker.
Yeah.
But then a
And
non-trail
Endwalker, we got one like once, I want to say every 2 levels.
something like that.
Endwalker gave us the gem that was This is Thancred.
Yeah.
It did give us this as Thancred.
Yeah, this is Thancred is great.
That is such a good meme that even the voice actor for Alphano has made his own YouTube channel and called it This is Alphano.
Yes, I've seen that.
That's so good. I didn't know that he named
He's
his
like
channel.
playing through Heavenswood at the moment.
Ooh. Yeah, like, okay, maybe for like a little solo instance, maybe we could have had to go to the little town that when you get here the first time properly, it's all in ruins.
Mhm.
And like, I don't know, maybe for the rights, like the Makote village wants us to get something. And like, oh, Kurano works out that, oh, in Charlian they use this as a substitute, so here, I've gotten you this. And like, Sorulja, I don't know, goes off and kills something to get it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And Bakul Jaja just doesn't do it. He'll just steal hours later.
I think it's so funny that, like, out of all the characters in Dawntrail, the one that is easily thirsted after the most is Bakul Jaja. That's so funny to me.
Me too. Bakul Jaja has a great turnaround.
He does.
Oh my god! Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Let's get back to Let's go to Yaktural.
I'm currently in Urkopacha. If you want to join me and come sit down at the hot springs.
Okay,
at the Panakpelu retreat.
Yeah, that works better. Let's go there.
It's a very nice little spot.
Yeah.
Oh, we could we could have a full podcast set up here. Hang on.
Yeah, hang on. Let's go. Yeah, so Bakul Jaja, reintroduced to him, he steps on our tacos. Like, if that was the...
I haven't forgiven him for that.
Yeah, that is...
Like, congrats on you for turning over a new leaf, dude. You still owe me, like, 30 gil.
Yeah.
I love me, like, specifically 30 gil.
Like, it's not a lot, but I hold a grudge.
It's not a lot, but fuck, you could buy so much orange juice for that.
I mean, no, not in this game. You could buy, like, one.
No,
maybe a quarter.
Isn't, orange juice, like, 3 gil, though?
Yeah.
Oh. I've been getting upcharged.
Lol.
For some reason I still have the combat music on my chocobo.
It's probably because I'm fighting things.
Ah, okay. Right, okay, so it's just 7 gil, right. So yeah, Bakul Jaja, he gets introduced, steps on his tacos. We don't see him again until the Reed feat, do we? Because he doesn't show up for the llama.
I wonder how he pulled that one off.
I think it might be one of the ones he didn't.
Well, yeah, no, because he only had, like, 2, didn't he, by the time
he only has...
Shocktrail?
Yeah, and I think it's...
Or not Shocktrail,
well, it can't be... Wait, no, it must be the llama one, because he doesn't get the one either of the 2 here, does he?
No, honestly, I think he should have been disqualified when he released the Ligamanda.
Yeah,
I am shocked he was not disqualified when that happened.
Yeah, me... I guess because they wanted... I guess because, Gululja wanted him to be in it so he could prove that Blessed Siblings aren't the best thing. Like, he has to be able to do the whole thing and fail.
I just found a sightseeing point.
Maybe he thought that far ahead, but... I don't know, he really should have been disqualified. Because releasing the Sky Ruin, that's the one thing I'm still not sure why he did it.
His motives definitely
this will slow him down, and Murder Camp was innocent.
Because he says, oh, it was here to slow you down. But, like, he didn't do the thing he was meant to do here, either.
What happened if we died? What?
Yeah!
What was the plan?
But, default!
Galul Jar wasn't going to be able to fucking beat it. What was the plan?
Yeah, even default doesn't work, because Galul Jar said, you know, if none of you finish the thing, I'll just stay on for another few years.
Also, I would like to point out that I called it, like, almost instantly that the head of Resolve was dead.
Really?
Or not Resolve, but Reason.
So I actually did believe that Reason was asleep for a bit.
I believed he was asleep the whole goddamn time, and then it was shown that he was dead, and I actually got choked up.
Me too. You wanna know what I love about that? You know, when you have the little solo fight with him?
Yes,
yeah.
Oh my god.
And he does his Resolve and Reason kindle. And he goes,
but Dawntrail peaked right there.
Yeah, I love that bit, because at the time, you think, oh, he got so into the fight he forgot his brother was asleep. And then later, you learn, oh, he got thrown to the fight. He forgot his brother was dead.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's how
I
much he enjoyed
legitimately,
it.
I had so much fun in that fight. I forgot what the mechanics are. Like, I jumped in there. I was playing Viper. I immediately heard, so you're familiar with the ways of the Viper. And I was like,
yeah, that's
fuck
great.
yeah, you get unique voice lines. Apparently you don't. He says that to everyone. And that fucking upset me.
What?
Oh,
No.
I think maybe he just says it if you have Viper unlocked.
No, because one of my friends did it and she didn't have Viper unlocked.
Aww.
I know, I was so
Oh,
upset when I found that
that's-
out. But I was vibing. The fucking trailer theme was happening. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is what this expansion's about. It's just some fun. It's a break from saving the world. Oh, it's gonna be great.
It's not just the Stinian that gets the cutscene cutscene treatment. We actually get to do it.
Like
I fucking loved that.
we get
When
like
he finished his fight with Estinian, and Estinian was like, "Oh, if you're looking for a real challenger, that fucker over there."
I also love how
as we just walk in.
I love how Resolve ends the fight. Oh, sorry, Estinian. Yeah, we'll have to put this off. My 5 o'clock is here.
He's like, great fight. We're gonna have to stop. Anyway, Kivalja, what do you think?
Yeah.
it's
Also,
it's so good. It's peak.
yeah, it is absolute peak. It's great. It's perfect. I love it. There are no
notes.
I have like very few notes for 90 to 95, which might surprise people. Because I feel like if you talk about Wuklamata, there's a comically large anvil dangling over your head for some reason.
People just hate to see a queen winning.
I know. I mean, you can say she doesn't have a character arc, but she does a little bit. It's a pretty small one.
She does have a character arc.
Yeah.
It's not a little bit. She has a huge character arc. By the end of the expansion, when she's chatting with Sphene, she's pretending to be dense and naive.
Yeah, for the
more information
For the latter half, I mean. For the first half, her arc is pretty small. Because it's basically going, oh wait, I want to be rulers for reasons that aren't related to stopping Zorulja.
Yeah, I want to be ruler for reasons. Not just, I want to be ruler, because Dad.
It's a small reason, but it's a good one.
Actually, no, there is another really good part during the Rite of Succession. It's during the second instance battle of, like, I think the entire expansion. When you're fighting against the Shade of Galul Jaja.
Oh yeah, that one. That's right at the end.
Where Kona takes up all of his, like, panels and he shoots them. That was...
Yeah.
That was so good.
Claimants are not allowed to work together. Okay, breaks
fine.
all of his tablets. Looks like I'm not a claimant anymore.
That was so good.
He's so fucking real for that. I was so hyped when he did that.
That's
I was
really
like,
good.
Oh, fuck yeah! And fucking Bacon's not gonna kick my ass, let's go!
This also ties into something I was talking earlier about how it feels like there is a rite that got cut. Because if there was something in Shitonai, the Makote, like, it cuts from Kona to the Makote. So I think maybe the idea was, in whatever feat was going to be in Shitonai, that would be the one where Kona realizes, wait, no, I'd kind of be fine with Lamati being in charge.
Yeah.
Like, maybe Kona realizing he doesn't really want to be in charge, he just wants to make trains.
Speaking of trains...
I was so annoyed by Kona for, like, the first half of the expansion, because it felt like he couldn't go, like, a sentence without going, Charlie and this, Charlie and that, this would be so much better with Charlie and technology. Like, dude, calm down.
Yeah, I mean that's his flaw. That's why he's not succeeding in the right, because we see in the reads he does fix the problem, but he kind of didn't really look into why it was happening.
He fixes the problem, but he doesn't actually make life any better for the people who live.
He gives them the band-aid to what their problem is, but he doesn't actually fix the underlying cause. Which is, they had stopped doing the ritual that was just doing this automatically.
I think one of the best things was, like, for the first, like, half of the expansion until Kona decided, fuck this. I was really like, I'm torn. I mean, shit, we're working for Wookla Map, but also, like, you know, technological advancement is a thing, and it does make life easier in a lot of cases.
That's not his problem. The problem isn't, like, technological advancement. It's that he doesn't look into the actual cause of the problem.
It was that, and it was also technological advancement at the cost of culture, basically.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, he's abandoning the entire culture of Taral, because he fucking has. He's basically adopted Sharlayan as his culture. And
like,
he's like, yeah, we're gonna make this place fucking fantastic. No more tacos! And it's just like,
oh my god, he must be stopped.
The reason why this place is already great is because it's got such a rich and vibrant people.
It's good that he learns that mistake.
When we first met, like, the 4 claimants, I was like, oh, Wookla, she was clearly talking about Bakul Jaja. He's the one who cannot be allowed to rule.
Yeah.
And then, like,
and then you meet Zorja, it's like, oh.
And then Zoralja, like, I mean, like, yeah, he's kind of, like, war-oriented, but, like, whatever. And then the second half of the expansion happens, and I'm like,
I bet I think once he gets the llama, you start going, oh, this man should not be in charge. Because he wants to unify everybody by pain and blood.
So
we've had it too good in Taral. We need a big bloody war where most everybody dies so we stay unified.
So fun fact, when I was going through stuff and I was like sharing my screen with one of my friends, she was like, oh, this advisor guy is definitely evil. This advisor guy is going to be behind like all the bad shit that is about to happen in this game. I just know it. I just know it.
I knew that advisor was not making it to the end of the expansion.
Because he's quite literally Chekhov's smoking gun. He's like, yes, whenever they lose out on their, whenever someone's fulfilled their usefulness, you have no need of them anymore, my claimant. He fulfills his own usefulness. He gets killed.
Like he said.
Not even that fully. He kind of. I think Sphene just says, "Hey, kill this guy. I don't like him."
I don't think that's what happened.
Sphene even said that. I think Zoralja just did that.
Zoralja did it because he didn't want to share the power.
Oh yeah, that's it.
The one thing that Sphene was asking of him, which isn't revealed, but I feel like we can all but just say it, was, yeah, all I require is the life force of everyone on your planet. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
Might have been, okay, but you have to turn your citizens into endless. Because they did take the memories with them as well. They took both orbs.
Yeah.
When they attacked Turiel.
That honest to God, when I was like sat there and I watched that for the first time, I was like, oh no, they're killing them. Oh no, there goes their soul. And I saw the orange one. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Because like,
are they harvesting like ancient souls as well? What?
Yeah, I was trying to work out what that was as well. Because okay, the light blue one, that's the soul. We've seen that before. What's the second orb? I was thinking, oh, maybe it's like the Echo or something, and they're just picking up people who have it. But no, it's just memories.
If we want to talk about Alexandria, we need to go do something.
Yeah, we do.
Would one of you please promote me to party leader? Actually, I guess it has to be Spoony.
Yeah. What? How am I party leader? Because I am...
We need to go do something here.
Oh, yes, of course.
What, huh? Do we?
We do.
Yes, because, yes, there is lore here.
There is Dawntrail lore in Aloe Aloe Island.
I have only done Aloe Aloe Island once.
Hold on, I have to look up what path
I don't remember what path it is, so you lead the way.
I believe it's on the right path.
Yeah, I think right path leads to the ferry.
But we will not be going and fighting Status.
Okay.
Okay, so, like I know what this is because I had done the ending bits.
You've done all 12?
Not all 12. I think I've done 10. Let me check.
Okay. Bird.
Oh no, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've done 7.
Oh wait, I didn't
I
realize
need
we were capped
to-
down to 90 for this.
Right. Oh
I
god.
did basically everything in the first one. I need to do everything in this one and Mount Rockon as well.
I only did like. I technically got boosted to the secret ending of the first one, and I haven't been back in, so I only have the 2.
Oh my god, I've spent
It's
so
really
much time
weird.
in the first one. I've got everything from there, which is annoying because I have furnishing from there, and I don't fucking do anything with furniture. So
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I have to change my actions because I can't use one of them as DPS.
Well, mine are both just for solo, so.
I know, mine are set to Cure and Spirit Dart.
Yeah, might just have the Cure and Rampart one.
I have fucking Cure and Raise. I don't know why I have Raise.
I guess if someone dies.
I'll set
I
mine to
guess.
Raise.
Yeah, so part of the lore we get here is that Lalafels might be kind of weird.
Well, because it's mentioned that the speakers stayed behind, I believe.
Yeah, that's part of their legend. On that, the ones that got to
So it was
whatever
Bird,
shard Alexandria is from.
Bird, Whale.
There's also there's actually a weird thing I've seen people talking about. That people seem to think Alexandria is from the Reflection that got joined in the Calamity of Lightning.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. People are saying it might be in just, split timelines, but I'm not sure that's the case.
I mean, there's 13 shards
Yeah,
and 6 elements. 8 if you want to include light and dark.
yeah. I mean, there's obviously going to be some doubles if they wanted to get every single, reflection. But I think it might just be that, like, oh, we were setting up for, the 13th was broken, so they couldn't use it at all.
Let me run back and check something.
I think Lightning
Bird
was the
Whale
12th, maybe? But, what was it? Yeah, so, like, the idea is, okay, when the Lalafels got to the shard, that split the timeline so that one doesn't rejoin, but it just seems kind of too complicated.
Yeah, no. I don't think we're doing, like...
Yeah, and I think it kind of misunderstands how the split worked with Graha going to the first.
Yeah, time is already a bit fucked in the shards. We don't need to make it more.
Yeah.
Get in between these. Get back.
Oh, yeah. So I think what it is instead, they were setting this one up to be a backup in case the Calamity of Lightning didn't work.
Get in these ones.
Like, maybe the
I've got
Asians were having
time,
a
don't
contest.
fucking worry about it.
That's right. I always forget that these have funky timings.
Like, maybe perhaps, like, okay, we did too much Dark Ether, and we caused that flood of darkness that screwed this one over. We need to work out precisely how much, so we're going to take it slowly.
Oh hey, it's that one mechanic from Myths of the Realm.
And they just, like... There's, like, maybe the Asians like they split their resources. Okay, you inflict lightning on this shard, you inflict lightning on this one. We'll do different rates, we'll see what the limit is.
Oh, that... Actually, wasn't it the second calamity that was the calamity of lightning?
Yeah. The second one that went through was lightning, because I think the first was wind. Wait, no, yeah, so that can't be the case either. Unless they were working on lightning and wind at the same time, or something. I don't know. I still think it's just maybe something like they were preparing a backup.
Maybe.
So they just wanted to be close to a flood and not fully there.
I mean, it could also be that they wanted to have just several things at once.
I was also
Could
like,
be.
I was fully expecting Sphene to be an Asian, like the entire time.
Yeah, I think
Because-
everyone was from
we-
like the pre-release stuff.
We
Because her
still
little mask.
we're still missing one of the 14.
Yeah,
One of the
I think it's.
complications.
Oh, what was her duty? I think it was fish or something. No,
I
'cause
don't
that's-
remember which one. I want to say it's not Mitrin, because Mitrin was...
Yeah, it's not Mitrin, because Mitrin is the
Mi-
first guy we know who he was. He's Asian Prime. Sorry, she was Asian Prime, right?
No, that was Igiorm and La Habrea.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think Mitrin might have been the one from Eden.
Oh, yeah, Mitrin was the one Gaia was. Well, the one who was infatuated with Gaia.
Yeah. We have to deny status. Not interested.
Yeah, so I thought she was an Asian as well. And you know her little mask thing? It is kind of half of an Asian glyph. And I think it was the missing one.
Like, we are missing an Asian. Or one
Yeah.
of the 14.
There's also all of La Habrea's interns.
Yeah, the words of La Habrea are missing.
Yeah, from the Summoner quest. There's a bunch of them hanging around still, probably.
Yeah. And like, it's just
I can't believe La Habrea got interns.
Maybe they're the shards of like the keywords.
That would be interesting.
So like he got his old interns back.
Have you heard the theory that Otis is actually that shard's Hildebrand?
Yes, I have seen
I
that
saw
one.
that. I really hope it's true.
I am kind of I'm kind of digging that theory.
'Cause I saw it and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what the reasons are. And the reasons were basically facial hair, himbo.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Oh my god,
Like,
they've got him down
I mean,
to a
that
T.
checks out.
It checks out.
Facial hair, himbo. It's Hildebrand.
Yeah.
Don't open these chests. They're mimics.
Oh right, yeah. But treasure.
Do you know how long it took me to, like, figure out that part? Like, because that changes an ending if you don't open them.
I know it does.
Okay, hold on. This is the part where things kind of get tricky.
Okay, we'll let you do it.
Let's see.
Because if I remember correctly, from this, people thought, oh, this is where the dwarfs came from on the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to do say in say chat. Let's see.
God, they really do like embarrassing people by making them say stuff in say chat, don't they?
I know. It's... I really hope the Beast Tribe quests this time don't have it. Because you wanna know what the annoying thing is? I almost never leave say chat on.
Yeah, no, I'm always in party chat by default.
Party by default, maybe Free Company or Crossroad Link Cell 1.
Let's see. Have to pass it. Let's see.
What I'm really glad is they've made it so that if it's a quest with an emote, the emote is in the little quest log. That's nice.
Yeah, that is a nice thing.
That's pretty good quality of life. I no longer have to type out /wave or /lally-ho.
Okay, so let's see. Am I in the right spot? Am I in the circle? I can't see. I have the book in the way.
You're in the circle.
I'm in the circle. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Bird, turtle, and then backwards. Okay.
Ooh.
Bird, turtle, whale, turtle,
And then backwards?
whale. Yes. Then. Now.
How in the fuck are you supposed to figure this out?
Okay, so
The
it gets
entries
revealed
tell
in
you.
like in the entries.
Oh, fair enough then.
Yeah, that's how you find the secret, like
Yeah.
paths and endings. Because I think one of the ones for the second one talks about light and darkness, and that's how you work out you have to do something with the candles.
Yeah, for the first two I used the wiki, but this one I went in blind with a friend. And we had a blast doing it blind.
Yeah, I remember I kind of blind stumbled into some of the more hidden paths in 2 because I just noticed a jumping puzzle and just did it.
Once again, in the say chat. Oh, dancer of the skies, hear me.
Oh, dancer.
Dancer mentioned. You could do this.
Dancer mentioned.
Dancer
Laptop
mentioned.
activated.
Let's see. And then you blow it a kiss. And then turtle, whale.
Right, I think this explains why I didn't find it, because I only did the one. And I
Yeah,
thought
you
that
have
was
to
it.
do all three. And then turtle, whale.
Yeah. What? Oh yeah, we're talking about like Speen.
Yeah.
She pops up in the attack on Turiel.
Yeah, for a minute, and I was like, "That's the white woman from the poster."
Yeah, white woman spotted.
It was literally
White woman
spot.
jump scare.
Alright.
And like she's acting a bit sad and depressed, but well, not that much. She just seems a little anxious.
First time I saw her, I immediately was like, "Holy shit, it's Melia!"
Oh, speaking of Xenoblade things, though, this is something I've noticed on farming. Brute Bomber's VA is the same VA for Metal Face.
Oh my god! Oh,
You can
I can't believe
you
it.
can
That
really
means
hear it.
Face and Shulker in fucking Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And that brings me back to the train thing earlier. I
Yes,
still can't get over the
train.
fact that we saw the lads from the first again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And-
was. I really like how during that it actually mentions it felt like
Yeah,
Shadowbringers
I-
kind of got shafted with Endwalker because you go to the first
Yeah.
for 2 quests maybe.
Yeah, you just go there, hey, maybe the first has some information on Elpis flowers, since they didn't get so many calamities. And that's all you do there.
And then you
And
go
instead
back
you just talk to Elizabeth, and he's like, oh, wait, I remember you. You were in the past.
Where is
and then he
the
boots you back in time.
turtle?
But yeah, so the train.
Yeah. The blonde guy from the train group is actually voiced by Adam Howden, who's the voice of Shulk.
Yes! I know, it is neat. I also do really appreciate them giving the little flashback of, oh, these are those guys from the first that are all about
you walk in, you
the
see
cart
them,
and
you get the
Talos.
flashback to the first, and you see that, and it's like, oh shit, yeah!
I honestly probably would not have noticed if it didn't give me the flashback.
I was like, why are these guys familiar? And then it got the flashback, and I was like, oh!
They seem like weird NPCs to spend voice acting budget on.
Yeah, that too. It was like, oh, they never give, like, just random NPCs voice acting.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they do, but, you know, it's like the B team, where it's like the people who do the, like, random one citizen lines in group shots, sometimes they get a guy for, like, a little bit.
Bird. Whale.
But there's also, But yeah, I also appreciate, in, like, the bit after that, where you take the train, where you turn the train to a bomb and drive it into Vanguard.
That was fun. I really liked that.
One thing I like, he has his wife in this timeline, and he's not an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And I like that because it implies a bit of extra tragedy to Endwalker. We're like, oh, his wife probably got eaten by a Sin Eater.
Oh my god, yeah.
The funniest thing, I think, about that whole part was that they play the fucking Taral national anthem. As we're building what is essentially a missile on wheels. Like, that shit is so funny to me.
I mean, I like Smile. I wasn't expecting it then.
Yeah. It's just like, okay, this is a bit... weird choice, but sure.
Be very careful here. Don't go too far forward.
Oh?
Because you could botch something and take us off the ending.
I'm not going to go too much farther forward than where we are right now until you start moving forward. I'm just facing them away from you two.
There is this pirate here. Do we kill him?
Yeah, kill him.
Okay. He is dead.
Just, like, don't physically move too far forward.
Okay, I will rein in my zoomies.
Alright. Pick up the leather sack.
Obtain the sparrow statue.
Okay, hold on. I put it up in chat earlier. Bird, whale, turtle. Bird.
Wait, so that must mean there's two endings in this secret path.
Yeah, if you mess up here, it takes you just to go fight the fairy.
Oh, right. No, Matsuya, come back! Come back, happy elephant man.
What the fuck?
Oh! Yeah, here's the speaker.
Shit.
This is the speaker.
Yeah.
Or at least the statue of them. Or is it?
We've yet to see an Ascian as a Lalafell.
Yeah, I guess we haven't. They've all been in Hero bodies.
Including having the steel one. Kaka. La Habrea.
Oh shit, yeah, this is...
Yeah.
It's this huge Dawntrail, specifically in name as well.
Yeah, so the reason we've come here is because it's revealed a bunch of Lalafells came from the source, from Aloe Island to Alexandria.
Because, specifically, like, at the advent of the Calamity of Ice, all of the Molophiles
All of the
disappear
waters around here
from
froze.
the South Sea Isles, just disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where Aloe Aloe Isle is? I didn't realize it was in the
Yeah.
South Sea.
It's the South Sea Isles.
Yeah, so I think before Dawntrail came out, people thought, oh, they went to the first and became the dwarfs. But maybe that was a splinter or a second group?
Also, I don't really know how to explain the boss mechanics here, so
It's fine, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we've all done savage raids here, we can all work this out.
I've done one! Don't make it out like I'm better than I am.
I've done half of one. So, like...
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I never finished it. But, you know.
But you know, I'm a god at jumping puzzles now.
I'm pretty decent at jumping puzzles and savage, so I can do it all.
Spoony, you really just are the jack of all trades.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so sorry about the ad hitting the raid instantly.
Oh my god! Oh, that's so cute!
Oh, they've got little bows!
Get away from the ones that are gonna grow.
But they're so big! I want to pet them.
Fuck it, I'm assuming this is magic.
Oh, come on in.
Shadow Ball, save me! Based!
I hope you had a nice stream of Animal Crossing. Yeah, I'm sorry about the ad hitting you instantly.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe that jewel up there that is currently feeding us into oblivion, is the jewel that they use to travel to whatever source Alexandria, or whatever shard Alexandria.
Yeah. Yeah, it could... Like, they definitely did travel from here to there. That much isn't in doubt, so it might be the relic they used. Because I think we know how they work, kind of. Because you need either the key, or... Yeah, you need the hourglass thing.
Which we still have no idea what it does, and I think it's so funny that at the, like, in the ending cutscene, we're just using it as a paperweight.
I love that.
The really strange thing, in the final trial, in the little opening cutscene, it has a Zem seal on it.
Yeah, I did notice that, like, on the top of it.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's like, oh, we sealed it until the fight is done so she can't use it, or it's something Zem made.
It was probably something Zem made, let's be honest.
Probably, I think
Zem was that bitch.
Yeah, I mean, my Zem was. I know lots of people have lots of little tragic headcanons, but I think maybe Zem did learn about the incoming Sundering, and says, oh, I'm going to want to explore all of these. I know, I'll make a thing that'll let me get to each reflection.
That's,
and, like,
yeah,
that's
that's like exactly an Zem thing.
Oh.
Oh, my arm's length wore off.
I wasn't running it.
Here.
Arm's length is for nerds!
Arm's length is for cowards who don't know how to dodge.
Arm's length is for cowards who don't know how to walk forwards into the boss.
Yeah. Back in my day, physical range DPS didn't have arm's length.
Alright, Grandma.
We had to do the knockback in Phantom Train and we liked it.
There's a knockback in Phantom Train?
Yeah, there is.
I'll be honest, I've been attempting to solo Phantom Train for so long, I legitimately do not remember any of the mechanics.
Yeah, you know, so I think it's only in Savage. Rennet drives back and rams into the platform. That's a knockback. Oh, I think we won.
Yeah.
Cool.
I read that achievement as the frailty of worlds, and I was like, yo, holy shit, yo,
No.
That confirms it.
Words, not world.
Words.
Yeah, I know, it's words.
Yeah.
I double checked it.
The speaker's realm.
Also, I don't think it's a coincidence that this is so gold.
Yeah, that it's all gold. That has got to be a hint. Even though the Golden City wouldn't have existed at the time.
There's something really poetic about how we finish off the Meso Terminal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we finally turn off the entire city. And then the sun rises over it.
Yeah, that is a perfect time.
It was so good. Like, I was hoping during, like, the entirety of it that, like, we would be able to get it back to normal, because it was pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you can always run New Game Plus.
But like, I got to, like, that cutscene and I was like, no, this is better.
Yeah, I was thinking that during the, like, when you're turning it off, it looks so nice, and I want to keep it just for, like, screenshots and everything. And, like, at the same time, the theme of that bit is letting go.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, on the fence about doing New Game Plus for that, because it's like...
Yeah.
It's...
like, going back through it now, I'm pissed, because there are so many areas that I just didn't see.
Yeah, because there's bits of it you can't really... You even need flying to get to all of them.
Yeah.
Another thing that was pointed out to me about living memory in particular isn't that exactly how Emmett Selk felt?
It is.
Like...
It is. He also made a city out of his memories.
Well, no. But, like, we took his place. These things are not truly alive, therefore it is not murder if I kill them.
Fuck!
We sent the...
Fuck, I hadn't thought of that.
Mark. They found it! They found the mark!
Except these ones were,
They found the S rank here.
Oh shit. Oh, this is
Sirona,
a different one too. Let's team up with the entirety of Oceania to fight this S rank.
With the 2 other people.
All
here.
5 of them. But yeah,
I've been getting into hunts a lot recently, actually, and it's been very fun.
Oh, I see them off in the distance.
I mean, I've been doing them just to farm up for, like,
what do you mean you see it off in the distance? That's terrifying.
Well, like, I saw the glowing marks of him casting something.
I don't see him at all.
Yeah,
it's so what?
Scarier. With the fog as well.
So we know that.
So yeah, I guess we do take the Emmett Selk's role, because they aren't really alive, because it's just memory given form. Oh, Discord has an echo somehow.
Wait, did they kill it already?
No, it's not. It's south of here.
Oh.
No, the next one's in instance 3, south of here.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Alright, so... yeah. We take the role of Emmett Selk, we destroy City of Gold. That's something I hadn't even thought of.
No, I saw that on Twitter the other day. And, I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
It's a strange thing as well, because it's sort of like... On the one hand, it's like, yeah, but it's leeching off of all the life force in, other places. But then on the other, it's like...
we are stopping
people
him
are happy and fulfilled. Would it not be a good thing for us to do this? What?
That's actually a thing. I'm not sure they are that fulfilled, because, nothing has any taste. And it's all, just a facade of the real thing.
Well, I think that my idea is, that popcorn was just terrible and no one had the courage to say anything to that guy.
His dream in life was to become the world's best popcorn merchant,
Because
and like no one has the heart to tell him.
Because like Graha with the ice cream, he was like, "Hey, this is actually really good."
I mean, I think he was acting.
I like to believe.
Maybe. Because but going back to my earlier point, the whole thing is, it's like just a facade of the real thing.
Yeah.
Like going through the Venice bit, my thought was, oh, this is like that little fake bit in the Metro Center. Like, it's not a real city. It's just the image of one. And I think part of that is intentional, because what happens when you're there, you see a little fountain show, and it's clearly based off the Bellagio in Vegas.
Also,
which is, again, just a fake.
If we're talking about the fountain show,
yeah.
It did just look like piss.
Yeah, it really did. It's clearly the light filter.
The piss show!
Live
every Sunday. This Sunday.
But also, the next bit you go.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was quick.
Holy shit, that hurt. Oh my god!
Wow!
That's great.
Well, it is an S rank.
Well, maybe we'll get raised by one of these kind Australians.
Or Hawaiians.
Or New Zealanders, I think, are also on this one. Yeah. I actually have some old Mount Cider downstairs.
I think it might actually be faster to just return and then fly back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might. It's not dying that quickly.
Can't believe it. Finally found the S rank while we were here.
Yeah.
I've got fucking Mount Speed up if you do want to get on the Chocobo carriage.
I also have Mount Speed up, so...
As do I.
Oh, damn, alright. Holy shit, someone's just riding Alexander!
Wait, you mean the Savage Mount of Alexander?
I think?
It's one of the little ads that gets summoned in the third one.
No, not that one.
Spoony went to the other... Looks like I'm just flying with you.
Yeah, so I got the names of the two things mixed up. But yeah, so the second area in living memory is, of course, not Disneyland.
That was I realized, as I got there, oh my god, there are so many children here.
Yeah. This is the child murder.
I think Yesterland probably hurt the most to do.
I just had to joke about killing old children just to cope with it.
I was doing that, but that was not enough.
And then there's the Aether Current quest there. We're like, hey, all my friends just disappeared. You'll play with me, right?
Yeah, no, it was devastating.
Yeah, no.
I went through and I was cleaning up all the side quests in there, and there's one from another kid who's like, yeah, I'm trying to find my brother, and after you finish the quest, it turns out his brother is actually still alive and back in Corral. It's just been 30 years. And he's like, yeah, so my brother's alive and probably fine. I'm glad he's okay and he's still alive.
Hey.
And then he goes from, being a kid to, being in, an old man. And it's like, oh god, that's... Oh,
I know!
Instance 1 has the next one of him, if we want to try not getting frame 1 sniped.
I mean, yeah, I'm up to trying that. I think also as well, there's not a whole lot done with the little 30-year time skip.
Yeah. something was like, it was another thing I saw on Twitter. Was like, imagine if, you know, your warrior, like, they had a child or like a partner that they sent on the train before them.
Yeah.
And they got caught in the
the big dome, in the Thunderdome.
And like, that's... Yeah.
I feel like the thing that made it hurt the most was Erenville's whole arc throughout the entire, like,
oh my God.
second half of the expansion.
Yeah.
He was just like, yeah, I can't wait to go home and just, like, see my,
yeah, I want to
see my family and just say hi to them and be like, hey, how's it going?
Hey, guess what? I found that city of gold.
Yeah, and just be like, yeah, well, we found it. Like, it was so cool, and just explain that all to them. And literally, the fucking moment before you're about to get there yourselves, basically, you just have to wait for the train ride to come back, and then you can jump on it and go back over there. And it's just gone.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
And the whole time, he's just like, yeah, But what about all the people there?
Yeah, and like you get there, and like, oh, it's all ruined, and you're thinking, oh no, everyone's dead. And then, like, you go to the film and think, okay, so 30 years have passed. And Erenville's like, okay, that's not too bad. Oh, my people are long-lived. They're probably still around.
Man, that like scene of Erenville like running into people from his village. They were like, hey, have you seen my mom around? They're like,
it's like, who?
Your mom? And like, I knew like in that second what was coming.
Yeah, I'd actually told Charla being dead a little bit beforehand.
I didn't. I thought that she was gonna be alive.
Because when she was in that robot and was like, you know, my real body, it's in our headquarters. I can't be, you know, at every outpost, so I have these terminals. And then you get to the headquarters, and it's still a robot body. It's like, oh, she is dead. Or like, she has uploaded her memory into the cloud or something.
Here's the thing, I thought she was going to be hidden away in, like, the bottom left part of Heritage Found.
Oh yeah, because, you know, maybe we'd have a quest to go there and see her.
Yeah, because I was like, oh yeah, she's not going to be hidden away in, like, the outdoor, like...
Actually, Sirona. That's where the name slates are. She might still be hidden in that corner.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Okay, I don't think we can do this guy anymore. I think it's too flamey.
Yeah, let's not do a third.
No.
No. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about the Lava for a while. The what?
Weren't we talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I told her being dead fairly early. I did enjoy being confirmed. What I'm also confused by is that, like, none of the Turali, none of them seem to realize the weird thing with death. Like, they seem to have fully bought into, oh, death just doesn't exist.
I think it was more because of the fact of they're like, oh yeah, we've got to, like, we've got to adapt to this. We're a hardy people, we should adapt. And then, like, they did adapt to it, to be fair. And then a lot of them adapted too much.
Yeah.
Oh, actually...
Usabi, I believe you have something to comment about the whole Alexandrians popping up over in Terrell.
I do. So, Shaloni is, like, it's very clearly, like, the American, like, Southwest.
Yeah. I saw them and I thought, oh, this is, like, from Breaking Bad.
I think, like, the most common... yes, the American Southwest, most notably known for its role in Breaking Bad.
The American Southwest? You mean New Mexico?
Yes.
But more specifically...
from Old Mexico because it doesn't have an orange filter.
More specifically, it's, I think the most common, like, comparison I saw to it was the state of Arizona.
Yeah.
Go north.
I'm sure people more familiar with American states would see that.
Yeah. except I've heard like everyone from like every Southwest state be like, "Oh, this is my state." I think, but the most common one is Arizona. You go north of that to Shaktaral, and like even like with it changed and modified with all the Electrope and Alexandrian stuff, it still feels like the very like stone arches.
Yeah, it still feels like a
desert. Like that is southern Utah. That is
Moab.
Moab.
It's got a lot of the old buildings have just had some Electrope like grafted on.
Yeah.
At least the ones that weren't all abandoned.
But like, this is going to sound insane. And Sirona, you rightly called me out for thinking that this is insane when I mentioned it in the group chat like a couple days ago. It very much feels like the arrival of the Alexandrians to Shaktaral. I don't know like what the zone was named before it was Heritage found.
I think it was just more Shononai.
Yeah,
like, I think it just had the same name.
North Shalone.
Yeah.
It's like it feels very reminiscent of like the Mormon pioneers arriving in Utah and kind of like entirely destroying the way of life of natives and being like,
yeah,
oh, no.
Now I remember this now. You said it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Now I know a fair little bit about the whole natives like getting their culture destroyed as they kept having to get moved further and further west. I don't know about the Mormon one specifically, so can you elaborate?
Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the capital of Utah.
Yeah, it is.
Is also the world capital of Mormonism, and they have a huge, huge mega church there.
Yes.
Yes, I know that much. I've seen Book of Mormon.
That does not do wrongful justice to how evil it truly is.
I know.
Like,
I know they're all in Utah. I know that's their capital.
Alexandria is like it's like a good version of it.
Right.
You know, just like changing like how the natives like see and view death. And like even like promising to give them a path to heaven, if you would, with following their like if you follow me and follow my truth, we can guide you to eternal life.
Interesting.
Like, I think I would have to prepare like an entire seminar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't call you insane for that take. I was like, holy shit,
okay.
that is a take that is so like wild. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's an interesting point.
Oh my god, that blows this whole thing wide open. It was like one of those moments of like, holy shit, this is huge.
It gives another whole like layer to living memory being like, you know, the fake veneers of Vegas, of, you know, the Disneyland being repackaged with like fake things. It's a fake heaven.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But
and the moment they said their memories are stored on the cloud, I was like, oh no.
Okay. Yeah. This is getting a bit Black Mirror-y here.
Yeah, it was. So that does mean that Solution 9 is like Salt Lake City if it was based. Thank you for coming to my presentation.
Salt Lake City if Mormons weren't cringe.
True.
So does that make regulators magic underwear?
Yes! It does. Oh my god! Oh yes!
I legitimately, my fucking Discord cut out when you said that.
Well,
so what I think I heard was, does that make regulators magic underwear?
Yeah.
Yes, that is what I said.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way she meant to say that, right? Like, that
No.
can't be real.
Sirona,
It's also perfect timing on my end because the track music for the zone stopped.
Oh, the music itself had to stop to hear you say that.
So cute. The little soaking in your computer that comes with every copy just stopped and went, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, the regulators are the magic underwear. That is like such a perfect comparison.
Yeah, and like it being a fake like a fake heaven. I don't think it's unintentional that the gate to it is by a mass grave of children.
Oh, you're so
Because that's what the Sky
right.
Deep Cenote is.
Yeah.
That dungeon broke me. That dungeon, I was doing it on the not trust. I was doing it on the like duty support.
Yeah.
That's how I do all my story dungeons.
Yeah, the first time through, that's how I do everything. But I was
That's
like,
how I
there,
used
I was
to
going
it.
through
This
it.
time I used the duty finder.
I heard like Bakul Jar Jar say, yeah, every single one of these pots has the remains of an infant in it, and I was like, oh fuck, there's a lot of pots in this room already. And then I did the dungeon fly through, and I saw
so many
more in the water.
Let's head over to Mamook.
I was like, oh my god! And
yeah, let's go there and talk about it, because this is a key part of Bakul Jar Jar. Because, like, you get there, you find that thing, and you think, oh, that's why you're a bit of a dickhead.
Yeah, like, it makes sense why you did what you did. Like, I
mean, everything aside from freeing the Sky Ruin. But all the other stuff, like, oh, that's why you were so, like going so underhanded to win the contest. Yeah. It makes sense for that. Why he was so hell-bent on winning. Because, as he says, if I don't win, all of these children died for nothing.
That was like, as soon as I heard that, I was suddenly like, oh, buddy, oh. This does not absolve you of your wrongdoing, but I understand why.
Yeah. I started garnering sympathy for Bakul Jar Jar, like, when you go, like, first up to the, like, the tower where you fight the shade of...
Oh, yeah, and he,
like,
sows the tablets...
His father, like,
he sows the tablets to his dad, and he's like, what the fuck, you didn't even get all of them? You are a waste of trash.
Yeah, when that happened, I was like, oh no,
like,
oh no.
I'm incredibly sympathetic.
Oh no!
When that happens to characters.
Girl Jar Jar, we have another kid for you to adopt.
I didn't notice that he was just here.
Yo, he's here! Oh yeah, he's
the
people in charge of looking after it now.
A little baby girl.
Shout out to Twitter user, at Bakul Jar Jar.
Yeah.
More known as Bakul Jar Jar's baby girl.
Yeah, the Dawn Servants have charged us for protecting the forest, and protect it we will. That's all he has to say.
Wait, what the fuck did Bakul Jar Jar's baby girl do on Twitter?
Just for being that account.
Oh, fair enough.
So, it probably took some restraint from the dev team, but you cannot fish in here.
Yeah, I saw someone, like, when they first saw the zone, they were like, oh man, I so wish I could fish in here. And then they were like, oh, now that I know what's down here, I don't think I want to fish down here.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We also can't swim in it.
Good. I don't want to
I don't think I want
here.
to swim in the pool of dead babies.
Oh, hang on. We can go into the inner chamber. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah.
So that's how we get to living memory.
Yeah. Holy shit! Like just going through this dungeon for the first time and rounding that corner and seeing that like electrope lit up in purple and gold.
Yeah. I saw that
going through like the melancholy of everything that was happening before then. I was like,
is this an
oh my god, we found it! Holy shit!
Yeah, I think it's instant, so we can't see each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Guess I'll pass forward through to living memory then.
Yeah, we can talk there. But yeah, because you get down there, And like, I thought, well, it's more purple than gold, but I guess exaggerated in the legend.
This zone is just like, it's so perfect.
Yeah. Like, it's a very nice and little melancholic zone.
And like, I was, when we first got here, I was talking to Blitz, like, hey, doesn't
Yeah,
this
I think
music,
I also hopped into your stream for that bit.
like, doesn't this music seem very reminiscent of, like, Twilight Town and, Traverse Town from Kingdom Hearts? And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, yeah, so what it really is Final Fantasy IX.
Huh. This may come as a shocker to you, but Final Fantasy XIV is my first Final Fantasy game.
Yeah. Even Canal Town, I think, is somewhat based off as a city you go to in 9.
Oh, actually, I did want to bring it up. We were talking about the fountain show earlier.
Yeah.
And would you like to know what is a very common sight in Salt Lake City, Utah?
Is it going to be water fountains?
Fountain shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's more proof for the theory.
Honestly, my initial, like, theory, it wasn't even Dawntrail related. It was that, like, everyone's like, oh, Ishgard is, like, French Catholicism.
Well, technically, Ishgard is Arthurian legend mixed with... It's really more French with honor.
You're saying it's Arthurian legend as if Catholics didn't, like, exist back then as well?
I mean, I was saying that because Night of the Round, but then I remembered all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And so I stopped.
Yes, my favorite part of Arthurian legend, Catholicism.
I mean, hey, a big part of it is looking for the Holy Grail.
Do not fucking step to me. This is like my hyperfixation. Don't step to me on English myths and legends.
My favorite part of Arthurian legend is actually when Sonic the Hedgehog shows up too.
No, that was like one of my favorite games as a kid.
Sonic and the Black Knight goes hard.
Sonic and the Black Knight goes so fucking hard.
I rented it from Blockbuster. I rented it from Blockbuster like once. I played, I think, 2 levels, and then I got bored and didn't play it again.
I will admit, the controls are kind of ass.
Yeah.
But the game in and of itself goes hard as fuck.
Yeah.
I say this as someone who finished it multiple times.
So, someone noticed this on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't see it now because we're in the dead version of this zone, but there is a little blue bird by the little museum in this area.
No shot.
Yeah, one of the banners is a Meteon. Really?
Hold on, I'm turning on New Game Plus.
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna do it. I'm bringing these people back to their doom.
I don't...
I can't do it while mounted.
Yeah.
Holy, yeah, fucking drop us off somewhere nice, why don't you?
Yeah. How do you activate New Game Plus again?
It's under the duty menu.
Right. Yeah, there it is.
Alright, it's back to being gold here for me.
Okay, which one did you do?
I just did Endwalker 4.
Ah, yeah.
Wait, really? You can just...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, as long as you fucking...
Oh, yeah, I need to...
Oh, in that case, let me go ahead and resume my A Realm Reborn one. There we go.
Yeah, let's do that too. Duty...
I do like that this whole, like, zone has Dead Mall vibes.
Yeah,
it does, yeah.
That is perfect, like, summary of it.
Alright, where was...
Okay.
Spoonie just ditched us. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the museum.
Yeah, I mean, we're right there, so...
Yeah!
Yeah, look, see?
I didn't know.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And
there's one on the other side as well.
Yeah, it's the same on the other side.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
People are thinking about that. like, is that just, you know, a little developer Easter egg, or is there like a shard of Hermes around here?
Alright, now I legally have to go back and look at something in Canal Town.
What?
I mean, now that I've done this and I've broken my fucking sacred rule,
yeah.
I'm never doing this.
We've abandoned the theme of the story.
Yeah.
Brought them all
Sorry.
back.
We've abandoned the theme of the story to go sightseeing.
Yeah.
We're doing Dawntrail 2. This time we're Sphene.
We brought them all. We succeeded.
We succeeded where Sphene failed.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's what you promised in the end.
Oh yeah, I guess it have.
Yeah, there's just some spots in Canal Town that you don't go to.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to have a look at them.
Like, there's a few bits that deal with, like, fates that are kind of empty.
I shit you not, I found out there's just a part in Canal Town that's filled with living liquids.
Yeah, that's,
It's the living liquid fighting arena.
Oh, so this is where this must be where they breed the Pepsi Man.
Also, like...
Oh shit! Oh my god! If you come here before you finish it...
Oh wait, this part's still offline.
Oh!
I don't think this part was
it's
ever
not offline. Look, it's a facade.
Yeah.
Look,
it's not something you're supposed to be able to see.
Yeah.
It's a good old game dev trick.
Yeah. Also
if
here,
something you don't want people to see, they don't have to see it. You can just not texture the thing.
Well, I don't
they
think
won't
it's that,
know.
Sirona, because if you look up at the roofs, you can also see they're fake roofs.
Yeah. To be fair, we couldn't fly before when we were doing this.
I mean, you could see it from the gate.
There is stuff I want to go check out over by the volcano.
Yeah,
there's one
like,
thing in the
it's
volcano.
the idea, there's no actual interior to these buildings, it's just the exterior. Like, it's just
There's
the cardboard
a side
crop.
quest for the medical building here. Let me have a look. What's it called? Yeah, the Daguerreo Medical Collection.
Yeah.
And the person you do the side quest for is like, we blocked the doors years ago when, some of the memories started going awry. So you can't actually get in there anymore. And after Spoony saying, you can just not put anything in there now. If you don't want people to go in, you don't need to put anything in there.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, shit, it probably doesn't even have doors.
Yeah, it
Those doors are
probably
probably
did.
fake.
They're just painted on.
Yeah.
Now that I can fly, I want to go look at the top of the volcano.
Yeah, me
I
too.
can't fly higher. I hate it here.
Ah.
There's a thing round the back, the Matchlock Menagerie.
Oh yeah, that's I mean, you could get there the first time through. You just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're tired from the museum and the surprise exam.
There is something mildly funny about going through this on a really light-hearted mount. The fucking Fall Guys one.
Yeah, that probably would be weird.
Yeah, they've got little Lalafell houses here, I guess.
Yeah.
Sized up.
And also, I think if we go into the museum, because bits of this are replications of things in Aloe Island. Wait, no, sorry, no, they're not. They're replications of bits from 9.
I legitimately never realized that the island they were talking about was Aloe Island.
Really?
Yeah,
I did catch
I
on
only
to that.
did it the once, and I went to the beach.
It took me a while.
Yeah,
to...
I guess if you hadn't found any of the story notes that like a bunch of Lalafells here mysteriously disappeared, you wouldn't put it together.
Because they mentioned the speaker, and I'm like, wait a second, from Aloe. Like the quest of Aloe was like, everyone mysteriously disappeared.
Everyone
some
mysteriously
centuries
vanishes
ago. From a talking bird, so the most credible of sources.
Yeah, as always.
We went in a circle.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big circle. Let's go to the Disneyland bit.
Ah, that place is so devastating.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. So, yes, there are kids there.
So
But
many
they're all
children
already
there.
dead.
No. It's not those are just dead children. It's those are dead people who have been recreated in like the happiest period of their lives,
Oh my god.
which just so happens to be when they were a child.
Also, while I'm still flying over there, shout out to the gay hot springs.
Shout
yeah,
out
like-
Gay Hot
shout out-
Springs.
Shout out the Gay Hot Springs. We love the Gay Hot Springs. Also, the weirdly villainous Red Pool.
That's the
one's-
hot one.
Yeah.
That's where they do First We Feast.
No,
Where they
that's,
do what?
That's actually the straight hot spring.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the
Oh,
hot
wow.
spring that where they do Straight Pride.
The top
I
of
see.
the top of the castle isn't lit up. Like the roof of
Yeah,
it.
it isn't. Yeah. And it is just ripped from Final Fantasy IX. Like, the big spire is a crystal, it's not electrope.
Wait, I think
But
this
it
might
is
be
the
the
exact same design.
I think this might be the boss fate over here. This guy?
Yeah, that's...
No, the Grand Marshal isn't.
There's not?
No. It starts a small fate chain.
Yeah, so the way you spawn Mascot Murder, you do this quest chain at the Grand Marshal. And then that has a chance to spawn the fate up here.
The thing is, I was actually here once when it spawned as a world boss, but I didn't have flying unlocked.
Aww.
So me and like
did a nice-
few others
did a
were
nice
just
kind-
stood down here, like asking for people to like give us a ride up, and no one ever did.
Aww.
I
It's like that meme of a cat, like, looking through the window.
So I legitimately was stood there and I watched it get killed because I couldn't do anything about it.
Aw, what a shame.
I actually had the opposite problem doing the one in Shaloni.
I've not even been there when that one spawned yet.
Oh, I went through a whole thing like 2 weeks ago, just trying to get it.
Like,
Yeah,
I
because
was,
it was so annoying.
I was just there to like grind fate. I thought I had joined like a fate grinding party.
I had to, because the annoying... I told you about this, Sirona. Whenever I went to bed, it would pop.
Oh, that's so funny.
In, like, every single instance. Even once where it was like, yeah, it's only got a 20% chance to spawn right now.
Oh, we've got a Forlorn Maiden. Definitely useful to us at level 100.
I mean,
don't
it'll be
even
useful
know
for
what
the
they
next
do.
fate.
I've
They give
never
you more-
known what they've done.
They give more XP.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The
Well,
thing is,
okay,
it
they
does-
give you a buff that gives you more XP on the next one.
It
Every
does also give
time-
you more gemstones.
Ooh,
Oh well, great.
well, that's
Every
useful.
time I jump on to grind like fates,
Yeah.
I always get asked by someone to like help them out with stuff. So I am like, I have below 50k gil. Like I am destitute.
Wow, that is a small amount. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm sitting here on like 16 million.
Oh, I'm sitting here on 4.5 million.
I only just reached over 1 million for the first time in my life on this game earlier in Dawntrail. Because I was selling stuff from like the fates
Yeah.
on the market
if you,
board.
what's a pretty good way to get a quick million? If you have a bunch of the uncapped tombstones, buy the ingredients for potions
Yes.
from the vendor and just put them on the market board.
Glossy dried ether is something I'm in desperate need of.
Wait, what
Yeah,
the
like-
fuck are uncapped? Which ones are the uncapped ones?
Tombstones of Aesthetics.
Oh, we have another Forlorn Maiden.
They're the blue ones.
Yeah, currently I am like using those to make sure I actually get like good enough gear for my like characters. My job.
Because
Sorry.
we have capped tombstones now, so. But yeah, if you fill like you don't need any of the gear from it, then yeah, just buy the glossy Aether Sand. It goes for like 18k a pop at minimum.
What? Why?
Potions.
Yeah, you use them to make potions. So people want them for their purple passes and to like get week 1 clears.
And
they're gonna want them. They're gonna want them for like week 2 and 3 as well. Potions and food are the items that people will buy almost the whole expansion through.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I need to finish leveling up my crafters, because once I get Culinarian to 100, I can just spam vegetable soup on the market board.
Yeah, because gear is good at Savage launch. People will buy it at like any price. Like, even the week after, even 2 days after, its price will drop. People will not be buying it as much.
I just realized I didn't have Mapping the Realm for Living Memory, and it was because I hadn't set foot on the tower.
You might get someone buying it for glamour, but you're probably not going to get people wanting it for gear.
Yeah. I mean, that, and also to repair my own gear.
Yeah, that's useful.
I can repair gear if you need it.
I mean, I know how useful it is now, because after we had that break, when we were doing Savage, it cost me 6k to repair my gear.
Yeah, okay, this is a weird thing with Dawntrail, and I want to know what your two opinions. Does it feel like teleporting cost is unusually high between Dawntrail zones?
Like,
yeah, because there's so
expensive.
Yeah.
Because there's so much distance to travel.
But the thing is, even for like relatively high distances in like Endwalker, it wasn't. I don't think it was this much. Like, we're in the same expansion, so I feel it should be capped at 999 for the same expansion. Like, if I wanted to get back to Solution 9 from here, it's 1,362.
Yeah, because we're traveling.
I think I teleported somewhere. Like, I think I was in some zone, but like it cost me like 2,500 to teleport to a Dawntrail zone.
Yeah, in
once you're in
Kugane, it costs like it's like 2,100 to go to any Stormblood location, like in the Far East.
Yeah.
And
even in Terrell, it's like 400 to get to like the next zone over.
Yeah, and like the patch notes when they said that they were like going to be adjusting like teleport prices, I thought they were going to be cheaper.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, okay, we'll make it cheaper to get to like older zones because, or like between same expansion zones. Because like, you know, newer players, they probably don't have a whole bunch of gil, so they don't need the sync.
Yeah, like lore-wise.
Yeah, lore-wise, it's big.
We've got to travel a real fucking long way.
Yeah.
So that I can't understand. Okay,
yeah.
Now I'm getting a bit confused because I'm looking at places in Sharlayan and it's like 1.5k. But then I look at like Dravania and it's 1k. Like 1.2k, sorry. Idleshire's 1,100. That is further away than the Northern Empty.
Azizla is 1,200. So it's cheaper to get there than Solution 9. Somehow.
Radzat Han is 1,800. Mare Lamentorum is 2,278.
Oh, that's a lot.
To be fair, that is on the moon.
Yeah,
okay,
that one should always be a bit expensive.
That is the moon.
Okay, but
yeah, unless you're in Garlement, that one should be expensive.
It may be the moon, but Ultima Thule on the Edge of Existence costs 1,700, 500 cheaper.
Yeah, because it's probably easier to get there because of Dynamis.
And also, I think the Ragnarok just exists in both locations now, right?
It does.
The Ragnarok has broken causality. It
Yeah.
is splitting twain through mitosis.
The Ragnarok did like a Star Trek thing, and now there's 2 of them. And what haven't we covered yet about Dawntrail? Because you were talking about Cruel Jar Jar and how the dead children plot makes him make a bit more sense.
Bill, we've not.
That's
we've
Brook
not-
to Bill.
Yes.
Yeah,
We've
okay.
not got over that. I've yet to
Yeah.
try that as well.
I also
burrito
haven't
in front
tried
of
it
me.
yet, and I've heard it's very tasty though. But I also want to talk about that feat in particular because it's a pretty good one, and it gives you a good idea about what all the claimants are about.
I'm teleporting over there, so you can just piggyback.
I'm just gonna walk over because we're right there.
I'm
Okay.
taking the teleport.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I see everyone clowning on, like, the scene that introduced it.
I love that scene because on my stream it was like, wait a minute, this is Bake Off,
Okay, actually, do you guys want to?
and
go
then I
to
was
most...
instantly validated.
I'm taking you guys to the most terrifying zone here in Yaktaral, or
I
Yaktal.
hope it's where I think it is.
We gotta wait for Spoony.
And if it's not, I'm gonna be kind of sad.
Oh wait, I think you're in one.
No, we're in the same one. You're just set.
Okay, is it the big cenote like to the northwest of you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, I know
but
that
then
spot.
Again, I am biased because I am terrified of water.
Oh my god, I don't know the spot, but I'm terrified of water, so I need to see it now legally.
Yeah.
I'm not terrified of water, so I'm kind of fine with it.
I'm terrified
But
of
I'm
specifically being in underwater in large bodies of water.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, now I get you.
Like,
now I get why that's scary.
I have a bottle of water next to me. This thing's not making. I'm not scared of this.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Now I understand. Now I understand the fear. Okay. Because yeah, I would also be terrified of diving in a cave. But I wouldn't really say it's a fear of water, more just a fear of caves.
It's a fear of large bodies of water, specifically.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I see a lot of people just clown on the Shebruk people origin.
Oh yeah. Okay. Lamati fell in the hole and they had to send her away. But was it this hole?
I don't know.
If it was this hole, yeah, I get it.
Okay, I just want you to look down.
Oh, I hate that! Oh my god! Oh, that's terrifying!
You can dive in it.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, my fucking toes are curled! Take me away! Holy shit!
I will save that for daytime, diving in there.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the second most terrifying zone.
Oh, well, this one I don't know.
I only know of one nice cool area here, and it's the Love Heart trees.
I do a lot of mining.
Yeah,
There's a material you need up at that. It's an underwater mining location, and it's terrible. Why would they make me do this?
Oh fuck! Oh shit! It's 5 to 7. I've not fed my cats.
Oh.
I will stay in the car until we reach this area, and I'm gonna go feed my boys.
Okay, yeah, go.
We'll wait for you.
Yeah, so let's talk about the Shula Piddle. But the thing. So, I love that little bit because it does give you a little bit of insight into all of the promises.
Yeah.
And Barukja, what they're about. Because, okay, Corona, he sees it, he thinks, okay, so we just have to cook this food. That doesn't seem too hard. And then Lamati is, wait, no, hang on, there must be more to it. Let's go look into the local history. It's okay. And then they do that, they discover, oh, okay, you need this specific leaf and this specific thing to make it that. Because it's what both tribes had, on hand when, the war ended. And, they had a big feast.
So, I see a lot of people, clown on that scene, in particular, where Gulja, ends up fighting with She-Brook people.
Okay, why? Who is clowning on that? Because that's how you end a fight in anime. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm saying this war is done. If any of you disagree, fight me.
Well, no, because it was like, it's like, I feel like I saw a disproportionate amount of it. But it was like, oh, why didn't the Eorzeans just do this with Garlemald, huh? If it's just that easy.
Oh yeah, no, it's an entirely different situation here.
Yeah. Except the funniest one that I saw was like, oh wait, they did try that? Oh no, cut the camera, because it's Euless, in the cutscene where, his general, like, shoots himself.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, because what happens there is the other legions all surrender and decide, okay, look, we can't salvage Garlemald. We just have to save as many people as we can. They're coming to help. Resurrender. Empire's dissolved. We'll just go back to our little territory. And then he kills himself because he basically gets all the other legions no longer support him at all.
Yeah,
that's at least what I remember.
I feel like I saw disproportionate.
I think it was just a fourth.
But like,
yeah,
in talking to a friend about it, they were like, "But isn't this just like, it's based off an actual event from World War I or II? I think it was I."
Oh, is it? You mean the Christmas truce?
Yeah, the Christmas truce.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I actually know a fair bit about this. So, I think it was. I want to say the second Christmas during World War One. It might have been the first, but they had a big armistice for Christmas, and like, so basically all the soldiers, they all stopped fighting. They got out of the trenches and like they exchanged rations, they exchanged notes, they had a game of football. It was honestly a very good time. It's the only good thing in World War One, arguably.
Yeah.
Because that, I think, of any given World War, that's the one you can say it was a bad time for everyone. Like World War Two, you can have like, it's more justified to fight the Nazis. Mm-hmm. World War One, I don't really think that's as much of the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I think it's a shame that the war continued past that armistice, because that could have been a chance to like actually end it, probably.
And like, man.
Yeah, but like, yeah. So the whole thing with like him forcing that truce, it's like if that armistice did just continue.
And like, I think that one of the tribe quests is going to take place here.
Yeah. Okay, so I know one is to Palu.
One is wait for Sirona to come back before we really talk about it in depth.
Yeah. Oh, we can talk about the tribe quest probably because that's future speculation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Well, no, because I was gonna fly to it.
Okay.
Where I think it's gonna take place at least.
All right. Okay. In that case, let's not. So
Yeah.
So yeah, so they get together, they say, this is our food. Well, this is our food, we grow these leaves down there, and then they combine them. And it's like, hey, this is a pretty good dish.
Yeah.
And like that's the origin of the food.
I remember you being like, hey, we found like the real world equivalent. It's was it a Mayan dish, I think you said?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Mayan dish.
Which is really interesting because when I was looking into it, I found an almost identical Hawaiian dish.
Yeah, I think you were... No, Blizz is the one who mentioned that. Because Blizz mentioned that to me, and then I mentioned it to you.
Man, culture really is something.
Yeah, because the Hawaiian dish, I don't think it has... Like, what Hawaiian dish did you find?
It was...
Because the Mayan dish is exactly the same, like same ingredients.
I think it was
even cooked in an underground oven.
Halua pork, I believe.
Halua pork. There you go, Kalua pork. Okay, 3 ingredients. Oh, that's So I think what you're seeing is you're just seeing something else that's being cooked in a ground oven.
I think what I searched up was like I think because we obviously in the real world don't exactly have equivalent of
Yeah, the meat that's
Yeah.
used. We have artichokes.
so what I looked up was I think like hold on. Yeah. What I looked up was something like spiced meat cooked in underground oven.
Right, yeah, you would get a lot of different results for that.
Yeah, and
'Cause I think quite a few cultures have a dish in that style. I think ground oven is just it'd probably just be something you use to make an oven before I guess before you unlock
more
bricks
like
on the tech
a
tree.
proper oven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I just say oven?
Why do they call it an oven if you
If
you
you're
ob in the cold
house.
out hot food?
That stupid picture has permanently altered my vocabulary.
I know, I love it. It's like, yeah, Corona, he doesn't realize that, oh, we need to learn the culture first, but, he is fine to learn the culture because he does still want to win.
Also, shout out Wook Evu.
Yeah, him. I kind of liked him. He has that little meeting like, hey, so just so you know, Lamati is actually my daughter. How do you think she's turning out?
No, I'm talking about like the.
Oh, yeah, Wait, yeah, so I got my Wooks mixed up.
I can't believe you would
Yeah,
do
he's
that.
the. I know what I feel awful. He's the guy who's like all into tradition.
Yeah,
and
he's like,
this is how you do
no,
the proper greeting.
But like also the oh no, I've disrespected you. Take my life. Oh
Yeah.
wait, it's fine with you. Never mind.
I love how you meet him after she's Dawn servant, and he's like, I don't know what the green. It's like I command you to stop worrying about it. It's like okay, and then he's just fine.
He's so good. I love him so much.
And it's good that that's the end of the joke because he was commanded to be fine with it.
For now, I think in the patch quests he's gonna come back.
It should be to someone else and like a different scenario because he was commanded not to worry about it with Wook.
Yeah.
Like he's panicking about, oh, I don't know what Bakul Jar's title is. Or something like that. Because yeah, Zerul Jar, he just makes it, he doesn't look into the leaf. And like it's awful, and he says, This is terrible, leave. And then like he gets incredibly salty.
Oh, another thing that happened, like in Okhanu, the plot point is established that if a claimant attacks one of the
attacks the elector.
Yeah, attacks the elector.
It's forfeit.
So I think that is like further evidence that Bakul Jaja should have been disqualified with the release of Liga Manda. But also, I think it would have been really funny if at Warcore
he made a dish.
It's like
he made a dish.
Where
you go on.
Where the elector makes you fight him. He's like, psych, that was a test. You're all disqualified because you fought me.
Oh. No, I feel like if the trial is fight him, it's a built-in exception.
I just think it would have been really funny if it wasn't an exception though.
Because he did have Keterim keeping an eye on
also,
things, making sure the electors weren't cheating.
Ketenrom. He makes his first appearance. He introduces himself with like the Tural name. But like at first he shows up with like the question mark name, and I'm like, is that Ketenrom? And then he's like, hey, my name is not Ketenrom. I was like, oh, okay, I believe you. And then Alphino was like, I did it. Turali for Ketenrom. And I was like, shit. I fell for it.
I saw him instantly and I thought, wow, that is some blue fucking eyes.
Also, like,
I've played Japanese games before. I know what that denotes in this type of media.
like, Chad Katenrom, like, his face is chiseled.
It has to be a custom face.
Yeah.
No way is this man 80 plus.
You know, I heard they actually carved the Terali castle using his face.
They very well might have. Also, welcome back, Sirona.
Okay,
I'm
so,
back. Sorry, I have to like sit and watch one of my cats to make sure the other one doesn't nick his food. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna save the underwater bits for when it's daytime and not actually dark. So we're gonna take a quick detour to where I think the tribe quests are going to take place here.
Yeah, because we were thinking there might be one here.
I think it's going to be the combat ones, and I think it's going to be a combination of the Mamulja and the Gibraltar.
Ooh.
I think they're going to combine, and it's
Also, maybe we're like rebuilding a new joint settlement.
well because the Ether Current quests, which usually do lead into the
Yeah, one is about a hunter, isn't it?
yeah, they're both about hunting.
Yeah.
One guy wants to join like a hunting clan, up in Ikbrash, and then down in Mamuk, they're like, hey, the beasts around here have been surprisingly aggressive. Also, there is a sightseeing beast over here.
I already have it.
hang on.
Oh.
Very important thing here. If you stand here and angle your camera just right, the shape of the... Looking over this way, the shape of the trees makes a heart. Oh, yeah, if you stand here and look
There we
towards
go.
the west.
Got it.
Heart-shaped trees.
Ah, how romantic.
Yeah, so I think this is going to be like where the quest like pickup is in turn in, and there will be
Really?
a guy that like ferries you over here if you don't have the flying.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it could also be...
it could also be in the battlefield.
I was
'Cause
about
that's like
to say...
halfway between the two. And
Because
one of the
there was
other Aether currents is the guy who's like covertly delivering supplies to them.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, we are still allied and we are working together. It's just, some people have old grudges. So we have to do
So maybe
it
that'll
covertly.
also. What was the fourth one? Because there was.
I do not remember.
So the wiki.
Yeah, I think hunting. I mean, they don't all lead in. I think it was something to do with like growing the crops down in the bottom half of the map.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Alright. I've waited long enough. I'm going to have the fucking pork con chinita and pibil burrito.
Ooh. Since it might not have been made in the ground oven, but it's probably still pretty good.
From Pancho's Burritos. So if anybody
I
in chat knows where they are, don't dox me.
I showed you the picture of the only Mexican takeaway that delivers to me. I showed you how depressing it was.
There is.
It's so fucking funny.
I actually have like a shocking like selection of Mexican places around me.
That's the only one that delivers here, and it's in the center of Newcastle.
Gonna just turn my fan off.
So terrible.
If this thing radiates heat, I want it. Be weird if it did. I don't think I put anything spicy on there, but we'll see.
Also, can
Here
we
we
talk
go.
about like how well the layout of this zone is? Specifically with the cinder field, because like, hold on, let me fly over here to like this village.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, you walk over here for the story, and you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the
normal,
cinder field is
normal overgrown
obscured
village.
from view.
Yeah.
By like a lot of the tree line.
you're like walking through. I shouldn't have gotten out of the car.
Yeah.
Here's the car again.
You know what? I'll actually drive for this one.
Oh, you want to drive?
Yeah. Where is my car?
Oh, I have my car in my hotbar.
There it is.
So
Go
like,
faster.
We're driving. So I think you start from.
Yeah, you start
I
over
think the
here
quest mark is
somewhere.
around here.
But like, I didn't even notice the cinder field.
Yeah, like you can't really see it because it's quite far away.
It's
And it's
very
obscured by the
well
tree line.
obscured in the trees. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see little bits of it
But,
as
like,
you get closer.
I didn't even notice that. Like, I didn't notice
Yeah.
it until I was in it. Because
I
I
saw
don't
the
think-
little bits that you could see, and I was like, "Ah, okay, it's probably just like some different kinds of trees."
like I was walking
Yeah.
through the village and like I hit like the cinder field marker and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I got it. It's like, oh wow, this is because you see the flashback. I think before you get here, and it's like, okay, so like it looks like they were fighting on a beach or something, like a bit of a plane, and then you get it. It's like, holy shit!
It wasn't a beach.
Oh, it wasn't a beach originally. It's become a desert now. Oh, so like you can still see like some of the battlements here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see like a lot of like weapons stabbed into the ground.
Yeah, a couple of spears,
I love
like an
places,
abandoned little lookout.
I love like abandoned battlefields. I love that kind of aesthetic. Probably my favorite is, to no surprise, the Keyblade Graveyard.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's a good aesthetic, but you have to get it right.
You do.
And, like, a lot of weapons that are just stabbed into the ground is a good way to do that.
Alright, Spoonie,
Like, oh, were
if you
these-
want to take us down.
Okay, I haven't actually been underneath here, so...
Oh,
Oh.
there's a sightseeing beast on that hill, by the way.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I hate it down here. I hate it down here so much.
I was about to say, "Oh, this isn't so bad," and then I realized that's not sand.
That's not what?
It's not
Yeah.
sand that's underneath us.
No, it's not.
Oh, it just keeps going.
It just keeps going.
Ooh.
I do not like it when I cannot see the ground beneath my feet.
Yeah, oh, you know what game you would hate, Subnautica?
Want to know what gave
My
me the
dad keeps
sphere?
telling me to play it, and I keep telling them I'm never gonna play it.
Yeah,
Subnautica is the reason I'm like this.
So I won't talk about it too much, but I actually do really like the first one. Below Zero, not so much. It's a bit too
I'm happy
compressed.
hearing people talk about how much they love the game. I'm just never gonna play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not saying this to recommend you, because if you already have a fear of the ocean, it's not going to be good for you.
Yeah,
You're
like,
going to hate it.
I know that a Reaper Leviathan isn't real,
Yeah.
but like, we don't know what's in the It
Like,
could be down
the sta-
there.
I love the starting bit. It's great because, okay, you can see the bottom. Even if you go into like the kelp forest, you can still see
Yeah.
the floor.
You
but
have
then,
like
like,
a good
you get
field
later-
of vision around you.
Yeah. Then, like, and you can kind of just follow the ocean floor down. Like, fair, and like, okay, I need a better mask because, this is getting
Yeah.
deeper and deeper. But then, like, you get to later bits, and it's like, okay, I can't actually reach the floor at all from the surface now. I have to, like, set up camps along the way.
One of my favorite things was like a couple months ago. My whole stream was trying to guess why I have a fear of the ocean, and they're like, "Oh, was it Subnautica?" And I was like, "No," and they're like, "Oh, it was Soma, wasn't it?" And I was like, "No," and they just kept like being like, "Shit, is it like some sort of like childhood trauma?" And I was like, "No." And
Is
then
it the
eventually,
fish
like,
from
"Oh, God, what
Jak
is
and
it?" I was
Daxter?
like, "Oh, I watched Jaws at a young age."
Ah.
Yeah, that would also do it.
I'm not afraid of shark. I mean, fuck. I feel like I'm about
Yeah.
as afraid of sharks as anyone in their right mind would be.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a big thing with sharp teeth.
I bet sharks are smooth.
Yeah, if you stroke them in the right direction. If you stroke them in the wrong direction, they've got really rough scales.
Yeah. I mean, they'd have to be to get
Chill
fly
as
through the
fuck.
water
They're
like
just
that.
vibing. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
afraid of, like, sharks, but on the other hand, it's sort of like...
Like, if that thing's running at me... Like,
Well, if a shark is running at me, I'll think I'll be fine.
If a shark is running at me, I'll shit myself. They've not got legs.
if I have a shark, like, rapidly swimming
I think I
towards
can
me-
outrun a shark.
You see,
Outrun a shark.
I could outrun a shark, but a shark could outswim me. So in a triathlon, all
Yeah.
it would come down to is who's the better biker.
That might be an even tie.
Whoa, that's whoa, holy shit, whoa.
What?
Sorry, I think I got a taste of the pibil there. Wow, that is not what I expected.
Oh, do you like it?
Yeah.
No.
That's why I'm like, whoa, because it was such a different flavor from everything else in the burrito. It's like, whoa, holy shit, whoa.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this makes sense for why this got like a little bit of focus.
Alright, we got 5 in-game minutes before the sun comes up, and I take you guys down.
I hate you.
I barely went in there. I dived in, I saw it, I was like, nope, not doing this.
I only went down there to film the map, and I was surprised, like, oh wait, this joins up to the village.
All I did was I flew over here to unlock the map, and then I just fucked off. I didn't even look down. I didn't even realize this was here.
That's what I did.
Oh, I hate it. Oh,
yeah,
God.
No, it's no. I thought it was gonna be easier with more people. Oh, we were just gonna leave that.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the roof.
Like, you can't
So-
see the floor. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
Uh,
My feet do not feel safe on the ground right now.
yeah.
Oh.
So I think we're still talking about cooking contests. It's like, I forgot what the cool jar turns in for it.
He was teamed up with Zaralja.
Yeah, but didn't they both make their own version because they didn't want to work with each other?
No, they couldn't figure out how to get the pibil.
Right.
The banana leaves? Or whatever
Oh
it is.
yeah. Yeah, that's right. They just didn't bother.
Yeah.
So they made awful.
They just
Like-
made pibil. They made the pibil part. They didn't get the Jabruk part.
Yeah, like he had one taste, goes, this is shit. The freshest thing in here is that kitchen. Is that pigeon.
The freshest thing in here is that little cunt on the who's serving the other guys.
Let's see. What other zones have we
Haven't
not
we
really
really
talked
seen?
about?
Okay,
Actually,
we've talked about Shonai.
I've got something. It's a small like critique, but it applies to. I
Go
think,
ahead, because I have one about Solution 9, so yeah, we'll do yours.
It's about like pretty much every Dawntrail zone, save I think only Shaloni. And like,
Okay.
they're all split in half.
Yeah, they all are.
Urkopacha,
That's been...
Kozumauke, Yaktao, Heritage Found, though you do unlock both halves at the same time just by being there.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Living Memory, too. Also, like, it's split up into 4 zones, 5 zones, technically.
Oh, right, I'm in New Game Plus, I can't see the whole map.
Oh, I turned off New Game Plus. I think.
Right.
Hold on, let me...
I can only see Sononai. I forgot it hides Heritage Found. Yeah, just suspend it. There we go.
Why does it say unable to delete in-game in progress?
Yeah. So
I
Heritage Found, it has
probably
like...
have to suspend it.
It does have like a Mach 2 zones.
Yeah. It's...
And like I will give some credit, that's been how they've done zone design since like Stormblood.
But like usually it's only for like the first zones
Zone
that
1
you
and
can
2.
hit
Yeah.
From. So you know it's expected for like Urkopacha and Kozumauka.
Yeah, although, well, Yanixia, that's in two halves.
I guess, yeah, Yanxia.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's like plot related.
Yeah.
I mean, so is Heritage found in Shinonai, really. Like, all of them, the divide is in two halves. That's plot. Oh, is any of the first in two halves?
Amarang
Amarang.
and Kalusia.
Yeah.
No, because you do all of
Raktika Greatwood as well.
Yeah. Although, no, I think it doesn't count if you do it all in one visit.
Well, no, because Amarang, it is split up in half.
Yeah.
Raktika Greatwood is split up in half. There's only one way between the two halves.
Okay, yeah, okay, so...
If we're saying Heritage Found is split up into two halves, so is Raktika.
Okay. Okay, sure. That's a fair enough definition.
Actually, the Tempest too, to an extent. With like the actual part that is the Tempest, and then the recreation of
Amarok,
Amarok.
yeah.
I used to be able to play the theme from Amarok on my melodica.
I think it's only Ilmeg and Lakeland that aren't split up in.
But to be fair, Ilmeg is basically linear.
Yeah.
And it's a fun little spiral shape.
It is.
Yeah, I kind of like Ilmarang. I have horrifying news about the little zone you get for the pixies, though.
What?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people use it for vor role-playing.
Why?
Because of all the foods, like, big food.
Oh my god.
Hang on. Why do you know this?
Someone told me.
Yeah,
sure.
you know what? Fucked up that they do that. However, why do you specifically know that they do that?
Here, just we're
They told me about it.
We're just going to pivot discussion topics here. If you go like to the highest level of the world map,
Yeah.
you can see Marasidia. Marasidia is on the
Yeah,
map
you
now.
can.
Yeah.
Hey, there is one direction Estinian hasn't been yet.
Honestly, it's a
He hasn't been south yet.
I really hope that we get to go to Marasidia for 8.0.
I'm pretty sure we're going to.
I hope that it's not just like relegated to a patch quest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
That's
going
like-
to be at worst. At worst, I think we'll get Marasidia and like the rest of Higashi and Offord at the same time. But I think
because we've not really touched a lot of Othard outside of like raids and Bostia.
Yeah, it's kind of just been like one tiny little, the northern half of Offord. The southern half is mostly we haven't done.
Yeah.
The southern half is where Rabanasta is.
Yeah, Rabanasta's there,
Like-
and I guess the other zones in that raid series.
I
But
know a lot of people have issues with Endwalker and how a lot of stuff was handled. My biggest issue with Endwalker is the patch quests and how they don't really lead into Dawntrail until like the final 3.
yeah,
They
that's
needed to give us something to just tide us over.
yeah. I remember them saying that like normally we get like 3 quests that wrap up the previous expansion and then 2 that set up the new one. But they decided we're just going to tell like an interlude story this time.
And like it's such
But maybe they should have wrapped it up sooner.
it's such a
like
big
one
important
patch sooner.
story. Like it's the void. Like
Yeah,
that's not something you just relegate to patch quests.
And there's a few huge things that we learn as well.
Like honestly,
yeah,
I think that
We
Like
learn
how
that we can
Void's-
transfer
we-
Aether between the shards.
yeah. Like we kind of end up fixing a big problem of the 1st and the 13th at the same time.
yeah.
We also find out that if something does get strong enough, it can break through the walls of, like, separating the shards.
I mean,
It also
to be fair, that is a dragon, and dragons are unsundered.
Yeah, so
does
it's like,
also
Oh,
bring out
actually,
crystal
that's
things out
reminded
there
me
that
of
are
a
really
plot
strong.
point. That's reminded me of a plot point about Zerulja.
huh.
Because he launches his whole invasion fleet, right? He gets brought down by one dragon with one eye.
That's true.
He wasn't gonna get anywhere.
Also, like,
fun fact about that.
The stakes were still arguably pretty low at that point. It's just that, hey, Asdaya owes us a favor. Asdaya and Vitra, they both owe us a favor, so
I
yeah,
really wish that
we got a
Grace
defensive
Felder showed
agreement.
up. I wish Grace Felder
You know
showed
how-
up too.
Yeah.
You know how quickly those airships came out of the bubble?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Between the dome spawning and the airships coming out, which is when Vanguard was completed, 30 years passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the 30 years
That is
passed
how
over.
fucked the time was until it got stabilized by Vanguard.
Yeah, that's arguably very insane.
I would also like to congratulate Dawntrail for giving us canonical passage of time.
Oh
A
yeah,
total
that's
of
right.
4 days
I've-
pass over Dawntrail.
Yeah, because we have 4 little sleeps, and we see the sun. How many days pass when we're building the train? Because that's a few days. Isn't
That's 3. The first one
Right.
is waiting for Wuklamat to get the sheep. Or the alpaca.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wow. I think they also I think someone worked out that like it has been 3 years since the Realm Reborn
Yeah, it was.
because they worked.
It had something to do with
There's
Katenram's age.
Yeah. No, it was Ketram and Gulurja. Because people worked out, okay, he said he's been in charge for 80 years. But if we go by the time Ketram first arrived as being when his reign started, we knew how long ago that was in A Realm Reborn, and that was less than 80 years ago. So
Oh.
time has canonically passed.
Hasn't Yoshi P said that the time between A Realm Reborn and Endwalker was a year?
I think so, yeah.
I
I think
think-
because that's when people started going, what the fuck, no, it hasn't been a year.
I think, like, because we are given, like, such very little passage of time, I like to believe that the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV takes place in, like, the worst week ever.
I remember I was gonna work out how long it's been, and only choosing like in a cutscene where it goes from day to night as a day, and whenever it tells you to go sleep in an inn room as a day, and that's how long it's been. And I think that's less than a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, no longer, because I think we get a canonical like few weeks when we're sailing to Offard the first time.
Yeah, I think that takes
Oh
place
shit,
over
yeah,
a night.
sailing around, that takes time.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
So we
5
got-
days over Dawntrail, because the ship to Terrell.
Oh yeah, yeah. That takes at least a day. Maybe
We
2,
got-
I think.
The ship to Hingashi, then the ship to Othard,
Yeah.
then there's the ship to Old Charlian.
Okay, we know Higashi to Offord. That's not that long because they have a little outpost there.
Then
That one's
there's
got to be like a day's trip at like worst.
then there's up to Old Charlian from Lenossia.
Yeah. That one's got to
It's
be a
not
long
from the
time.
closest point in Dravania, it's from Lenossia.
Which is, like, one of the more southern points.
Yeah.
It is just barely above the equator.
I mean, yeah, sure, they abandoned their colony in Dravania, but I'm surprised nobody ever thought to, like, rebuild it.
The goblins did.
Yeah, wait.
They live
Yeah, why
there.
wasn't that a port?
Idleshire is owned by goblins.
Yeah. I mean, like a port, presumably, that they used to land at.
It's on top of a massive cliff.
Yeah. But I don't think there's any... Is there... I need to go check.
Are you about to teleport to Idleshire?
Yes, I am. Because I don't remember if it's by the sea.
It is not. It's, like, suspended above a forest.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Idle Sight isn't what I'm thinking of then. Because I'm thinking of, they presumably had a port where they would dock all their boats at to get to and from to like old Charlian.
I think they probably just use Ethernet. Also,
Yeah,
while
but
we're
like
here,
for supplies.
I do need to talk to Chloe.
Ah, there's the coast. Okay, so yeah, it is reason. It's fairly close.
I only just realized that I had never done anything to do with the deliveries. So I went through and I actually unlocked all of those the other day.
Oh.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of custom deliveries.
What one's a fucking bush?
One's
One
a
is
dragon.
Bush. Yeah.
I love the dragon. He's great.
I haven't done all of them.
Me neither. I kind of realized, oh shit, I didn't do most of the ones from Endwalker.
You know, I've done Sloey. I did Ameliance. I did Margaret. I love though the ones in Charlian, the ones you do down in Labyrinthos, because like all of them are like.
I don't
hey,
have done that one yet.
Oh, they're great. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't.
Right.
But you do actually get the Gleaner
Raining.
outfit.
I was close to win.
Anyway, so are there any other topics we haven't touched on yet? Because we've talked about the feat of the llama. We've talked about the feat of the reeds. We've talked about building Shia PP. We've talked about climbing the big mountain to fight the guy.
Valigarmanda.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny that like they had to pivot. Like, okay, we were gonna have you like cast some powerful ice magic to
Oh yeah, but you know,
Valigarmanda.
he's kind of gone. So
like,
yeah,
I
freebie.
guess that like you killing Valigarmanda also works.
Yeah. Here, just have a freebie. Good job, everyone.
That was such a fucking funny thing where they were like, fuck it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Goodbye. Oh, wait, no, there's one thing I want to talk about that. The Yokwai who, like, not the chief, but the guy you mainly talk to, I hate how slowly he talks.
Yeah.
Wow, racist. Okay.
I was looking through the footage. You wanna know what he talks about? Because he mentions the dreams they all had of the Golden City. Do you wanna know one thing he mentions? A giant statue of a goddess.
Yes.
That looked down. He was talking about the Meso Terminal.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I realized that upon entering.
I didn't catch that until I was looking through because he talks so slowly. I kind of tuned him out.
There is another thing we can touch on. Have you guys done the optional level 100 quests?
I have. Are we talking about the fun dungeon?
I am talking about Tender Valley and its
final
boss.
Let's do Tender Valley. Let's do Tender Valley.
Oh, are you gonna queue us up for Tender Valley?
I can't. You're party leader.
Oh wait, that's right, I am. Let's go ahead and go look at the final
let's
boss of Tender
let's
Valley.
look at Tender Valley.
That took me by such surprise. It was so cool.
So, it also took me by surprise, but I got a bit of a hint because I noticed when you go through the temple, if you look up, you can see his face early.
It just like fully caught me off guard. I was like,
yeah,
there's no way.
I was just in party chat being like, oh my god, these guys are adorable, I love them, and someone was like, oh, you've not seen anything yet.
I really wish that like the final boss theme would have been like a boss version of like Lahi.
Oh, it should have been.
That would have been
a
perfect.
boss version of Lahi would have been great. Oh, you know what? It should have been the beam from Shadowbringers.
That also would have been really good.
Yeah.
Fucking who brings Shadow as you're fighting the Great Serpent of Ronka?
No, not who brings Shadow, the dungeon theme.
Like the
Oh,
the
installation
dungeon
mode.
boss theme.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the
Oh fuck! One of my friends is going through living memory as we speak,
Oh,
Oh.
snap.
and she's streaming it. And I told her I really want to do the finale of the game with her. So
you know what, we are kind of
gotta
wrapping
hurry.
up. Let's
We gotta hurry with Thunder Valley.
yeah.
I mean,
Because
she's
I-
only just doing the stuff in Canal Town.
Okay, yeah, we're fine.
We got some.
Because the only other thing I want to talk about was the final trial.
Yes. And you said that you wanted to do it.
Yeah,
We-
actually, let's
quick. We got time.
Yeah.
Sod the
Yeah,
queue
let's-
for Tender Valley.
let's
Put us
queue
in
up
for the
that
trial.
instead. Yeah,
The interface.
'Cause I love like the phase 2 theme of it and the phase 1 theme. I love both of them, and I quite like it. And I'm not fully sure what people's issue is with Ruklamat coming in for it.
I'm so pissed off about this. Right.
I
The second time I did it when I was on tank, somebody in the party chat said, like, thank God I have the Japanese voice acting on. I can't stand the English VA for Wuklamat. And I immediately blacklisted them after we were finished.
yeah,
'Cause,
like,
that's fair.
Dude, shut the
Yeah.
fuck up! Most people are doing this for the first time. Shut up!
I shouldn't be able to tell their opinions on like other things from that, but I feel like I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, people experiencing this for the first time, if you're gonna say anything, you know, at least be like, damn, fuck, we hit enrage, like everyone in
Yeah,
Ensinger. That shit was,
Yeah,
that never gets old.
I actually thought, oh fuck, we must have messed up somehow on Ensinger when I did it the first time.
Yeah.
Like, no one did any of that shit. It was just one dude saying that. I was like, oh my god, shut up.
Yeah. Like, but speaking about, like, this is a tiny thing. I feel like in that little fight in particular, it's the one time I think she does flub a line. Because she does that kind of talk yell thing.
I think I missed that when I was going through. I'll have to look out for it this time.
Yeah, it's when, as soon as she, like, barges in, like, gets into the fight, she's meant to be yelling out Sphene, and the face is emoting, but the voice is just more of, like, saying it.
She's
think-
yelling it, but she's not matching the emotion of
Yeah,
the thing.
that's it. That's like the one real flub, I feel. It's very similar to the issue in Xenoblade 2 with Rex.
Do not, no, 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 it isn't. Do not bring him up. Don't you dare.
Just because that's the main complaint I have with his delivery there, is a lot of the times it feels like he's not emoting hard enough.
I
And, like,
still...
It's not in like one little bit.
The annoying thing is, there are so many people I know who are, like, playing through Xenoblade 2, and I'm constantly, like, seeing shit that reminds me of, like, the latter half of Xenoblade 2, and I can never talk about how fucking cool I find that aesthetic to be without spoiling the entirety of the latter half of Xenoblade 2.
Oh, you're talking about the Land of Moritha?
That and more.
Oh, World Tree as well.
Yeah, I'm like saying,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I want to tell people.
Yeah, I love that as well. You don't often see modern day ruins like that, do you?
You just don't.
Yeah.
It's just not
'Cause
something you see. Like,
Like,
there's a
the
ruined
closest-
mill near where I live. That's about as close to modern day ruins as I have.
I
Yeah,
don't know
like
when
I
I
think
should mention that
But
I
that's
haven't
still a
played
couple of
Xenoblade.
years old.
Usabi, you haven't played Xenoblade 2, so
I haven't played
Yeah.
any Xenoblade.
Are you ever going to play any Xenoblade games?
Honestly, Blitz has asked me to so many times that I might. Because they do seem interesting games.
they are pretty good.
The Mactha Wildwood in Xenoblade 3 as well, that was fucking rad as
Oh
hell.
yeah. If you like Land of Moritha, you'd love that because that's in there.
It
That's
was
the whole-
such a cool thing.
That's the whole deal with 3. It's a zone from 1 and a zone from 2, and they get mushed.
I think that's rad as hell. It's
It really is.
Part of the reason why I really like Heritage Found, because one half is so clearly like
mostly
Somali,
Alexandria.
and the other half is so clearly not. You could see it perfectly split down the middle by the wall.
There's a big wall there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half of it is clearly mostly still Turali. It's got their buildings, just a bit of electro on the top to it doesn't get obliterated by lightning.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest is all the Alexandrian ruins that have been. And like one mine.
I feel like actually, because we are talking about Dawntrail, we do have to talk about why a lot of people don't like Wuklamat.
Yeah, okay, so...
Other than the blatant transphobia.
Yeah.
Like, that's like one half of it. The other half is like, people are upset that, like, she's the main character.
Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, Final Fantasy have done that kind of thing before, where the main player character isn't the main character of the story.
Yeah, like...
Final Fantasy X is that.
Maybe it's just because, like, a couple of days before Dawntrail dropped, a video popped up in my feed talking about games where you're not the main character and why that's okay.
Yeah, because
and a really good
sometimes
example
it's pretty good to be just a point of view character on someone else's journey.
Yeah, a really good example that was brought up was Stray.
Stray. Oh yeah, the cat.
Because
the cat
you
game.
Play as the cat, but the cat isn't the main character. The robot that you're with is.
Yeah, I've never played Stray, but I do think I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Another example was Hi-Fi Rush. Sky, I think his name is. Yeah. You play as him.
Yeah, that one I'm not too sure on, because Peppermint does have more of the driver motivation, but so does Chai, really.
I'll have to find the video. But I believe what it said was... Like,
I do kind of get what it means, though.
You're less the main character, and you...
More the main character's ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what Dawntrail is. Wuklamat is the main character. You're just helping her get to where she needs to go.
Yeah.
That's like... Yeah, I totally agree with that, because it's just one of them things where it's just like, what the fuck are people talking about? Oh, we had to do everything that Wuklamat wanted to do. Oh, she was like a fucking Mary Sue or whatever. And it's like, okay,
she's not a Mary
Sue. To help her win the right of succession.
She's not a Mary Sue. She just has confidence.
Our whole thing here is that we're assisting her. Like, we're not going to win the right of succession.
Yeah,
we're not claiming it doesn't fucking matter.
She is paying us to do this.
Yeah, we're being paid to help her.
Yeah. Also, it's Final Fantasy. The old lady down the street is a Mary Sue. Like, everyone is a Mary
Matoya.
Sue.
Matoya is such a Mary Sue. Like, oh, a super powerful witch who doesn't take any shit from anyone and can't be controlled. Oh,
everyone is a Mary Sue. It's such like a nothing complaint.
Yeah, God, it really has been overused so much as a complaint that it's kind of lost all meaning.
Like,
it kind of just means main character now, really, doesn't it?
Calm down and enjoy something for once.
Yeah.
Like, the another complaint I've heard just kind of about 14 in general is that like, so many times people have died and then just psych they're not actually dead. That like death of a character has like lost its meaning.
Okay, to be fair, we shouldn't count Yustola for that because it's happened 4 times. She is an outlier.
Also,
she is the Spider's George of this scenario.
That is something that I would like to bring up. We have not yet had a Yustola death scare.
Oh yeah, she was fine this expansion.
So I think the patch quest, something's gonna happen. Yashtola's gonna die again.
She's gonna walk face first into a cactus that doesn't have any ether.
No, I liked in Endwalker how they like showed her seeing the abominations, the Telophoroi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Where
oh,
she's
well,
like,
the
yeah, there is.
bastards.
They lack aether. There is literally just nothing there.
yeah,
So everything, it means like everything else, she can see everything else perfect because it's all got like ambient aether.
yeah.
But the Telophoroi she cannot see at all because they just. Oh, she can see them because she knows where they are because there's no aether coming from where they are.
Do you think Stola should be able to read books?
I mean, this
It
is
depends.
from a crafter. All of everything requires like enchanted ink to like
Yeah,
every book.
but those are all casting books.
I think that like it would make sense if Charlene used enchanted ink,
Right.
where we actually see her reading. I think it would make sense for her to be reading there.
Right. Okay. I think just random books from like maybe Old Dal, probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
But yeah, now that you brought it up, yeah, your Stola is gonna get knifed like really hard in the patch
Honestly,
quests.
So like I love Y'shtola. She's an amazing character. But I think that like to really bring back like or like to reel back on the death doesn't really mean anything. They should just kill her off one time. Like everyone like expects her to come back, but no, she's gone.
The problem is there's no real like. I was gonna say there's no real replacement for her, but she also doesn't have much of a defined role anymore.
Yeah.
Because Raha fills up a lot of the magic role that Urianger doesn't.
They really have like. I think honestly the only one of the original Scions that still like properly has a role is Thancred.
I'd say Urianger does still have his role.
Okay, Urianger's role has changed.
That's because his role is like being the kind of vague, mysterious guy.
I think Urianger's role has changed from being the vague, mysterious guy to being Thancred's husband.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we do have to keep Thancred, so we have to keep Urianger.
Yeah. He's just like along for the ride.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. The thing is, I don't think any Scions will die because then, like, with that mess with the trust system.
I mean, they killed off Minfilia.
Oh yeah.
We haven't seen
no, that
Lys
was
at all
before.
this expansion.
Yeah, I guess they could kill Lys somehow, but
Lys isn't.
I mean, we
Scion
haven't
anymore.
seen her in. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's really funny because I
Wait,
think it was...
they did kill a Scion. Paplamino.
Yeah, Papalimo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Papalymo. Papalymo's dead. Yeah,
Oh, we forgot about him.
probably because
And Moonbreeder.
Moonbreeder
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually a side quest in Old Charlene where you talk to Papalymo's dad.
Yeah, actually, I think we joked about it. I think your Stola is just the Spider's George throwing it off.
Yeah.
Because the only other fake out death I can think of is Gosetsu and what's her name?
Well, no, because end of Realm Reborn, everyone kind of like the only confirmed survivors are you, Takaru, and Alkino.
Okay.
Estidian at the time wasn't a Scion, but when he got like possessed by
Yeah, in the
Nidhogg
job
and-
quest you did think he died. That is true.
Well, I never actually got there with Dragoon, but I was talking about when he was like taken over by Nidhogg and turned into Nidhogg.
Oh, right.
Um,
No, I wouldn't really say that counts. Because there is a bit of a I know you're still in there in that fight.
There's a lot of I know you're still in there in a lot of fights in this game, and they aren't.
Including in this fight we're about to do.
yeah.
I appreciate the restraint that I know you're in there, and it's like, okay, fine, I am in here, And like, it's not, no, you're in here and I'm gonna stop it. Fine, I know you're in here because you are doing this. You need to admit you're doing this.
Someone made a point of the Sphene in-game isn't, obviously it's not the original Sphene.
Yeah.
But it's also the program in the Meso terminal trying to keep everything running.
Yeah.
And the researchers who made that program are long dead, so there's no one to actually keep that program in check. Which is why it basically goes ballistic at the end of being like, we're just going to absorb every other reflection we can now.
Yeah, we're not going to think much further about this. What happens after you've eaten every reflection? I don't know, that's a problem for later programming cycles.
Also,
because it's like...
There is something I want to bring up with the reflections. Like, let's say that, we're not here to stop the Asians. They do every rejoining.
Yeah.
What are they going to do when it comes time to, like, fix the void? Like they said themselves.
What I remember, they said, okay, we just kind of need 8, and that's all we need to get Zodiac powerful enough to get what we want.
Oh, really?
I think it was they needed 8, and then when Zodiac becomes powerful enough, the rest of them all, will just tumble back on in.
Yeah.
It's like, we've got the ball at the top of the hill with 8, and then Zodiac's just going to give it one last little poke, and then it's going to totally take everything in.
Here, Sirona, come up here to North Shroud.
Okay.
I have something for you here.
I'm worried, but alright.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Because maybe M itself just thinks, okay, 11 out of 12, 12 out of 13, that's human enough. That's fine. Most of
human enough.
That's most of Hydrophis is in here. Maybe just the sassy bit is on the 13th shard.
But yeah, they would have had to eventually fix that. They would have had to find out a way to repair it.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a gift for you. It is also, coincidentally, my plan later. Let's see. Trade. Don't say it. Don't say it, Sirona. Just take it. Just take it.
Yeah, good plan.
Okay.
You should put 2 now.
That's good.
It's a really good bit.
Yeah.
Fantastic bit, well done.
Thank you, I stole it from someone.
Yeah, I think I saw it on the Free Company Discord. But yeah, so Sphene, it's just the AI program that's kind of just gone out of control and not really being maintained.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's very similar to GLaDOS in that way, actually.
Yeah, well...
Wasn't like, well, immediately.
Yeah, I mean...
Just like GLaDOS. Well...
I'm not... Because, yeah, GLaDOS was someone who got uploaded, but... GLaDOS doesn't think she's the original person at all.
I guess so, actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like person who was reluctantly uploaded and then kind of went crazy over time.
Maybe. It's actually another thing. We find this out in the dungeon that you do in the Meso Terminal. But the Everkeep is built on top of the Alexandrian castle.
Yep.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and I'm not sure
I legitimately don't think there's enough people on this data center doing this.
Probably.
Yeah.
But we can't exactly go back to,
Yeah,
the North American ones.
Yeah. we have to part ways. Oh well. We can just talk about the little end bit then. So
Actually, I wonder.
like,
if
yeah.
we, I wonder if we set up a party finder if we could get it.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Let me have a look on Party Finder.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, there is 2 party finders on this whole server.
Oh my god!
A first-time
Oh,
completion for Akafa Amphitheater and M3S.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
this place is so dead.
Hang on. There is a private one. It's M1S.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Oh no! They've gone into Shiva Savage. So Shiva Hard.
No, Shiva Hard. It's not even extreme.
So yeah, so welcome, Matt. She breaks in, like, I know you're in there, face me properly.
There is actually another thing I want to bring up with
Yeah,
fighting
go ahead.
in the Interpost. Like one of her like auto lines is, "Are you all right?" And it's not like the sort of like mocking, like, "Oh, are you all right?" It's like it's an "Are you all right?" that sounds like, "Oh no, I hope I'm not hurting you."
Yeah, that might just be part of like the care for people subroutine.
Yeah.
Because like the auto thing does start breaking down.
And like it's like it really feels like she does not want to be doing this.
Yeah, because I think that's what it is at the end. Like the Meso terminal programming wins out, and like, okay, I need to invade everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I do not have the full resolve to do this myself, so I am deleting my personality. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And then she goes to the terminal. And then we go in, we fight just the programming that's like gonna do it. And that restores part of Shreen's like original endless memories.
Oh, you know, there is something we have not touched on.
Oh?
Ryle's parents.
Oh yeah!
Like,
I've loved Kryle as like my favorite character for the longest time, and I was so excited to see her get like an actual like role in the MSQ in Dawntrail, and then it just kept snowballing into a bigger and bigger role.
Yeah, because I like how it starts like
that shit happening.
I like how at the start it's like, hey, Guru Jaja, my grandfather showed up here and like, you know, he did an investigation. Can you tell me about it? Like, I mean, it's you. You know, I would love to, but it gives you an unfair advantage for like the right of success. So come back later.
That private party doing M1S is gone. It's just that one. It's just the people doing 3.
Now,
it's just the one.
It's only 2 of them.
We can't even go do this because aren't we all still on 1?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as one of them has it, we could do it, but I don't want to blow my lockout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Look, my charge crashes in the sky inside the terminal. It goes all golden. I love that skybox.
Yes.
It's like that thing where like a bunch of candles on like little boats.
Yeah,
or,
like the
hot air
lanterns.
balloons. Yeah, lantern festivals, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably deliberately meant to evoke that.
Because aren't those usually done as like memorial visits for people who have died?
Yeah, I think they usually are. Yeah, it's like I forget. I don't know if this is because in One Piece there's a lantern festival in one arc, and I assume this is based loosely on a real tradition, but like they write wishes, like, you know, for their ancestors to like grant them. They write those on the lanterns when they let them go, and I assume that's probably based on something. I haven't looked it up.
Yeah, lantern festivals are real.
Yeah, I know lantern festivals are real. I don't know what they're precisely about, is what I mean. Because there's also one in Kubo where like, okay, we light a candle for the dead so they know we still remember them.
Oh, that's such a good film.
I know, I love them. And I watched that movie later. I think it's on something.
Yeah, it's on the top of S tier. That's where it is.
It is the missing 12th floor of Everkeep.
Oh. Oh, speaking of the 12th floor, in the Arcadian storyline, the moment they said, yeah, when a fighter's been here for like 10 years, or I forget what exactly, they get memorialized and get
all the other like circuits in the Arcadian.
Yeah.
They get to retire and go up with all the other winners to like the 12th floor where they get to live
it's
in
like,
luxury.
it's a Logan's Run.
I was gullible. It took like Wicked Thunder being like, hey, no, they're all dead, for me to be like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. The moment they mentioned they go up to live on the top floor, it's like, oh, they're all dead. Like that was just an instant kind of thing, and I'm surprised that's not a call-out thing in the actual cutscene.
I really want all of Arcadian, because I know it's only going uphill from here.
You want to know something I've seen people Arcadian, talk about?
Not to interrupt you, Spoony, but like, I've heard the theory, because it is a shard.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is what I was going to talk about. Anyone that one of the fights is just going to be Estinian again.
No, it's that Brute Bomber is a shard of Grindwatt.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. They even say boom the same way, don't they? And they have one of their eyes is the same color.
Yeah. Here, hold on. We can go speedrun. We can go unsync speedrun Doma Castle.
Yeah. No, let's do that to end instead. Because we're not getting into anything else here, are we?
Oh wait, hold on. It's upset that I'm. Let's see.
Someone who recently had to carry people through low-level dungeons, as synced as a blue mage, doing both the healing and tanking, I could probably solo a dungeon at this point.
Yeah,
you can solo.
You can probably solo up to level 80 dungeons.
Probably.
Oh yeah, no, you can solo up to like every level 80 dungeon as a blue mage. I just haven't.
As blue mage. For sure. I think the final point I was wanting to get across though is Lamati's whole speech to Sven at the end is, it's okay, you can let go, I will take care of the remaining living citizens.
Yeah.
And I think that's good, because we've already killed all the dead ones, so there really is nothing else.
No one else left.
Yeah.
We really had to make sure those dead people were dead.
Especially the children.
Your burden is our burden now. It's fine. Without telling her that you fucking killed everyone else.
So what do you think the patch storyline will be? Because I think there's like
shit out in Solution 9, I imagine.
I feel like there's two options. There's like whoever is going to be in charge of Solution 9 now and their situation. Because like, yeah, there's the
Galulja.
There's the there's Galulja, but also there's a bunch. He's might have a bit of a hassle, but also what their relationship to Terrell is going to be.
Yeah.
Because they've got like they popped up in their territory. Presumably, some of them might want to go back now that they can. Or they might think, hey, maybe Terrell can take over again. Because I want them to be in charge and not Galulja.
Yeah, I want Terrell to be in charge and not a literal child.
I don't know why we are avoiding these.
Well,
like, they're
then
going to do any meaningful damage to us.
A good point.
And again, Sphene has said that, like, Gululjar's under, like, her protection, so I guess that means that she's technically ruling Solution 9 for the time being.
Maybe? Because, like, the other whole deal is, like, what is... Because even people in Terral might think, hey, we should, you know, reassert our authority over this place.
Yeah. And
We got a manifest destiny.
Yeah, Zaluljar wasn't in a vacuum. He had followers who wanted more land.
And I mean, like, there were, like...
Spoony, I'm gonna break your kneecaps. Don't open another chest.
Actually,
Why are you doing this?
It's good.
Why am I doing that? I think it's
opening them, because I need white mage gear.
So I think it's either going to be dealing with Solution 9, or... And I think who's in charge of that might be a thing, because the last shot is Sphene's crown. Which we found out is a regulator. So I think it's either going to be that, or whoever... Or some stuff on the little hourglass.
Yeah, I think definitely, like, the key...
Yeah, will play a role, whatever happens.
Maybe we'll end up traveling to the shard that it came from.
Maybe.
No, because they usually don't add a whole new zone. In MSQ
but, like,
post
the
patch,
same
do they?
way that they, like, treated the void.
Yeah,
yeah, they might do that.
Don't kill this guy too fast. We need to hear him say boom.
Yeah.
Just auto attack him then.
Oh, this guy loves Doom.
I mean, he does kind of look like the Doom guy.
Owie.
He does a bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's just straight up. That's the bomber.
Can we kill him now?
Oh yeah, no.
I think so. Yeah.
Go crazy.
Unless you want all his name days to come at once.
No.
No. No birthdays.
Oh hey,
I'm leaving. I don't want any more loot. Stop making me roll.
I don't think I ever got the chakrams from this place.
I wish there was like a pass all option.
Oh god, I really do as well.
Anyway, I am actually about 10 minutes past my end time, and I need to go get lunch.
Yeah. And I haven't eaten yet today, and it's...
Oh my god.
So...
Spoony, go eat!
Go eat!
Yeah.
Go piss girl.
Fine.
Go piss girl.
Fine, I will. Who's your friend, Sirona, so we can raid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will go ahead and grab...
I'll go ahead and raid you,
Yeah,
Spoony.
before... Okay, sure. Before we wrap up, though, do any of you have anything you want to, like, shill before we leave?
Yeah, I got a few things I want to shill. Chat. Doesn't matter which one. I know you can all hear me. Sub with Twitch Prime. That's it, that's all.
You see, except I only have one viewer, and I am that one viewer. So...
Aww.
Did I stutter?
I can't sub to myself with, Prime.
Then sub to Spoony with Prime.
Yeah,
Oh, true! I actually don't even have Prime, though, so...
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, well, in that case.
Yeah, I don't really have anything I need to shill right now, I think.
I am... at work last night, I had a very angry thought, and it is going to lead me into creating a video essay.
Ooh. Go on.
So, an anime that I am just, like, absolutely in love with, one of the best of all time, is ReZero.
Oh, yeah, I love ReZero.
And I will never forgive the internet for taking its most, like, heart-wrenching scene and reducing it to a meme.
You will have to be more specific than that.
I love Amelia.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Like, it is such a powerful scene. Subaru is pouring his, like, failures onto Rem, and she is there supporting him. And the internet just reduces it to... I'm upset.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, the raids come in, so I'm gonna send the raid over now to